All right. I think we're live here. Sorry about the delay. I'm not sure if I've actually fixed it. I did some last minute tests and the frame rate was all over the place. For some reason, I ran the game at a, blistering frame rate, but the recording would always, drop like half or a third of the frames. Not sure what it is. I didn't seem to have that problem with YouTube, but here we are. Hopefully this is all right. Let me just make sure that Twitch is picking up the feed here, and we'll get started. For those of you who aren't familiar, this is Hellgate London, a game that had a lot of hype behind it before its release, coming off of the, years later, obviously, off of the success of Diablo 2. A lot of the former Blizzard North staff went and created their own company and started their own project, which was Hellgate London. It's basically a first-person / 3D third-person follow-up to Diablo. It could be a good comparison. Could be to other looter shooters years later, like Borderlands, Destiny, Shadow Warrior 2. So yeah, this game innovated a lot, but it got pretty trashed by some. It got good overall good reviews, but some people trashed it for its rough release and its pretty poorly advised subscription model for what it was, like an MMO subscription model for what really isn't an MMO. So it got a lot of heat, got a lot of re-releases. It did really well in Korea. They released it like once or twice over there again. And there's now another fan remake happening, which is going to bring the game back and the servers back. Right now, it's pretty difficult to play online. I do not have access to the London 2038 re-release of the game, so I'm just going to be playing single player of the revival. It's the unofficial patch for single player that brought a lot of content back in and added some quality of life features and things like that. So, all right. So here we are. Let's create a new character. Let me do. Need to go as a name. All right. So, which character do I want to play? I probably played the most of the marksman. If you want like the most closest to a looter shooter, Destiny, Borderlands thing, you'd probably want to do something like a marksman. But one thing that this game offers, which is really cool, is a lot of different unique classes. Whereas, Borderlands, you're basically playing slightly different versions of, a shooter. And Destiny even more so, probably. This game, has a very, very different playing classes. Like there's the Guardian, which is almost like your tank class. He's like a sword and shield primarily. Blade Master, who can dual wield, and either of these can, I believe either of these can use, maybe it's only Blade Master, I'm not sure, can use this thing called a grappler, which lets you basically shoot and grapple and pull enemies towards you, then hit them with your sword. Which I think is a really cool idea, actually. I have not seen many other games use that idea. There's a Summoner who can do some offensive spells, uses kind of weird, kind of otherworldly weapons, but also can summon pets. You can summon elementals of different types, and a larger pet, which can come in different types as well. And you can also do like temporary buffs to them to make them grow huge and attack specific targets and whatnot. The Evokers, like your DPS spellcaster. Marksman, like I said, is like a pretty standard shooter, primarily guns, with a couple of grenades and things like that as well. And Engineer, which is kind of like a hybrid of the shooter, plus he's got drones, which can debuff and harm enemies. So a lot of different things going on here. So a lot of options. So there's that. So yeah, let's see, what should I play? I'm thinking maybe Guardian, Engineer. I kind of want to try a melee character, but the Engineer kind of sounds interesting. I don't know if I really want to go all Mass Effect here. Maybe I'll just randomize this look until I find something that's kind of. He looks pretty baller. Got that hair, that glitter hairstyle. If that's not a hairstyle, it says I'm gonna defeat the alien, or sorry, the demon apocalypse. I don't know what is. So, all right, I'm a very tall person. I'm not particularly buff, but sure. All right, let's go with this guy. I'm gonna disable tutorial tips just because I kind of personally hate tutorials, but all right, let's see how this goes. Let's go. Character with that name already exists. Oh, I have another character named Indigo. All right. I created a few different characters for the YouTube video I recently did. So let me try something else. Let's see. Oh, okay, let's come up with a real name for this guy. Call him Han. Why not? All right. So this is the beginning. This game lets you play from a third person or a first person perspective. I personally don't really dig the third person perspective that much for shooting. It kind of feels like Fallout 3 in third person, where it's like, yeah, it's functional, but it's obvious that the game was meant for a first person perspective. So here's Murmur. Just give me quests and stuff. I'm going to skip that just because I want to get into the action here. Some of the UI is a little bit odd in the revival update. It's obviously kind of tacked on, like you see at the top there, like the stun, ignite, shock phase. That stuff was obviously added in through the unofficial update. Helpful information, but wasn't quite as, you know, cleanly and professionally designed as the rest of the UI, obviously. Oh. Okay, so I've got 2 rocket guns. That's kind of cool. Apologize if there's frame rate drops. For some reason, I just could not get it to run at a smooth 60 as far as recording and streaming. Hopefully it's better on the... Oh, the stream is actually showing it pretty well, so maybe it's just the local recording for some reason kind of messing up. So, all right, Murmur's giving me some information here. All right, so basically we just got to get back to base and retrieve a guy named Fox. He has vital information and saying a lot of people died. And we've got to try to get that information and let's go. All right, cool.
I'm counting on you.
All right, Murmur, let's do this. I really like the kind of... It's almost like a ash covered desolate landscape. Like everything's so desolate in this game, with the occasional accent of some sort of like hellish, you know, cracks and things like that. Pretty cool. So, all right, let's do this. Just looking at my stream here, making sure I wasn't missing anything. This guy actually starts out with some pretty, some dual wielding rocket guns, which is kind of cool. Interestingly enough, the skill screen is directly tied into all your button mapping. So it's actually pretty cool. Like you have, you can assign one button to use both hands, or one hand each, or whatever you want, or any mix and match. And it lets you immediately map all 10 number keys in the Q and E. So I actually might do both weapons on left click. That probably is a bit more intuitive than everything else. Ooh, I have a drone already. Actually, let me cast my drone. All right, there he is. Let me talk to this quest guy here.
Yes.
Ambushed. Everybody's dead. That's bad. Same, got to continue the mission. I have to finish it. Reiterating that we need to get Fox. And I got to give the communique from Fox into Lan, who's the leader, I guess.
Goodbye.
All right, take items. Good. So we got the quest item. Let's go. So I'm pretty sure the beginning area is fairly static. I don't think this is randomized too much, but almost all, I think pretty much just about all normal areas are randomly generated, just like Diablo, which is pretty cool. There's not many games that have done that. The only other game like this that I know that does that, I'm not sure if what is that ninja game? Warframe does true randomly generated areas or not. I know that Shadow Warrior 2 kind of has room models that they basically piece together, which I thought was pretty cool. All right. Basically telling me to do some side quests with the tech smiths.
I hope your path is
I should probably grab some of these quests. One thing I did mention in my long form video on YouTube, which you can check out, is that a lot of the NPCs are pretty MMO like. You know, they're not crazy. They're not crazy. You know, detailed. Most of them aren't voiced, so you get kind of a lot of these just endless, you know, endless streams of text, which I wasn't crazy keen on because I actually really liked the even the original Diablo had fully voiced dialogue, which I thought was actually a little over the top, but actually really fun. I mean, everybody had a character. Like, who can forget Griswold, the you know, blacksmith, or, you know, Deckard Cain, or whomever. I mean, they're all really memorable characters. So I thought this was a little bit of a downgrade from the prior characters, just as far as the uniqueness and stuff. This guy's obviously, you'll notice a little bit of the he's got like a peg leg, and I think at one point it mentions it makes a reference to Wart, the peg leg guide from kid from the original Diablo game. It's kind of a neat little Easter egg there. Okay, this guy's just talking to me about a quest. This guy, I think, is another quest giver. I think he just has like a kill X demons or something quest, doesn't he? So, yeah, 10 zombies back to the hell where they walked out of. All right. So he's got a collect 10 bear pelts type quest. All right. I think, no, there's one more guy here. Nemo. What you got for me, Nemo?
What the do we have here?
Oh, Transformer Fighting Cube. I think that might be from the, I think this might be from the update, the revival update. I don't remember getting this when I played the vanilla game. So that's interesting. One thing that this game, I actually gave me a few hours to actually find it. I was like, where's the storage in this game? Where in this room does it look like you can store something? Nothing really jumps out at you, right? Well, for me, I actually walked past this like 20, 30 times before realizing this is your storage. I think that could probably have been marked a bit more clearly. But yeah, and another thing the revival update did. Oh, can I take this out of my hopefully that's my stash. Yes, no? Yeah, okay, it's my stash. Good. So yeah, that could have probably been a little bit more clear. Okay. Actually, I really like these dual-wield rocket pistols. It's pretty cool, actually. Inaccurate as all hell, but okay. And these one thing that some people didn't particularly like is like how redundant the maps were, but they look similar, especially this particular you know, texture set with like the pipes and stuff like that. They look similar, but they're very, very different each time you play them. Like, they're laid out very differently, so it gives the appearance of being redundant, but You know, sometimes I fought like little hopping guys here. Sometimes I fight these demons. Sometimes I fight zombies. I've actually got a lot more variety than people give this game credit for. I need to get some sort of active or whatever. All right. Well, actually, my drone there is actually tanking for me a little bit. That's pretty neat. Let's see. I leveled up. Let's see what I can get. So I have the inhibitor bots, the construct drones, and tactical stance. Oh, right. Tactical stance. Basically, you crouch and increases your accuracy and range by quite a bit. That's actually pretty useful if you need to just rail on some guys from a static position. Currently I have construct drones, which, what do they do currently? Accompany him on the battlefield. Built-in laser, but several upgrades and stuff. Okay. So it looks like right now from what it sounds like, my drone is just, basically attacking enemies, but he can basically be fitted with repair and med packs and stuff like that. Let's see. Maybe I should get maybe inhibitor bot. Sure. I'll map that to my number 3 key. Sounds good. That's great. Inhibitor drone. I can have both of them at the same time, right? Yeah, I can. So they'll just slowly wear at him, wear him down as they go. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't play the engineer as much. I think it's the first class I played was the engineer when I first played this game years ago. But I didn't get very far. Oh. Those are actually kind of... Okay, come on, guys. These guys remind me of the Quill Beasts from Diablo, actually. That might be just a coincidence or a little bit of a throwback. Money, money, money. So yeah, the setting, like I said in my long form video on YouTube, you can check it out. Basically, why everything's underground and in the subways is essentially the lore has it that the Freemasons and the Templars work together to basically make hollowed tunnels essentially under London that were warded to keep demons away, as this has like been a war that's been going on for centuries. Let me get myself here. And later on, those very tunnels eventually became London Underground, the subway system under the city. And so, basically, subway hubs are like the places most safe from the demons. That's why those are all like the town hubs, essentially. I'm not familiar with the endgame as much. To answer your question. I know that there were special events and things like that, bosses. I never unfortunately got to play it online as much, so I didn't get into the end game as much. I know there were special events and expansions, like there was an expansion later on for the Stonehenge. That was a pretty cool place. I think there was the Abyss as well. I don't think we'll be able to get to that far in this stream, but I'm not entirely sure. I know there were special events, there was PvP, and expansions and bosses and whatnot at the end. I don't know if there was like unless I'm mistaken, I don't think there was like a adventure mode style endgame like in Diablo 3. From what I remember, Diablo 2's endgame was basically replaying bosses at higher skill levels. This game does have an elite mode, which is basically the equivalent of, from what I understand, the equivalent of Diablo's Nightmare and Hell modes, which everything's much harder. You know, you can play it again at a higher skill level. It did have that. And I think they were going to add even another skill level to the game after the Hellgate global re-release. I don't know if that ever happened. They announced it. They also announced they were going to add Tokyo maps and things like that to the game, but I don't know if that ever actually happened. To answer your question. So hopefully that helps. Okay, I explore everything. I love the return of the Diablo style maps, where like the overlay maps. That's something that I've always loved. I know that games have kind of tried to move away from that, but sometimes it's just really intuitive and really helpful to have an overlay map that's at the center of the screen, so you can just kind of track exactly where you're going. Spans. Okay, so looks like I got a little bit of loot here. This looks like the entire map, so let me just navigate my way out of here. You notice a lot of little places and dead ends where maps could connect to each other. Like you'll see, you know, there's little lighter lines there in the map. Those are probably where... Oh, I missed a chest here. That was silly of me. There's a upper right map too, which I could use, I guess. Upper right corner map. Did I miss anything in here? Yep, I did. Wait, I might have already opened that. That might just be a bug. Actually, I've never had that bug before. That's weird. Anything in here? Nope. Dead end. This isn't particularly awe-inspiring levels here, but I mean they are randomly generated and with like different curved, you know, rooms and all that other stuff. So, did I actually finish any of these quests? I don't know if I did actually.
Yes.
I finished this one, I think.
Goodbye.
Okay, cool. Let's see what I got. I think I got some items I could probably use. So weapons. I have thermal bolter. I think is the same. So I got a 13, 13. This is a 16. Okay, this is better. All right. Yeah, what's cool about this game is actually they have mod slots, which are basically socket slots like in Diablo, but they're unique. Each weapon has a different set of mod slots. Sometimes they have like fuel slots, they have clip slots, they have various other things, and so certain guns have different types of slots in them, and so you have to find certain mods, the specific types of mods that can go into those slots. So this one has 2 fuel slots. These ones don't have any mod slots. So let me swap out one of these guns for the better bolter. This one does 16, this one does 13. It kind of narrows the DPS down for you, kind of like Diablo 3 does, but it also gives you all the exact stuff, like, you know, rate of fire, you know, crit chance, you know, damage types, splash effect, range, things like that. This game, unlike a lot of shooters, has every weapon has a actual point where it just like the bullet just stops. So you have to pay the attention to that. If you get more SMG type weapons, they have a fairly short range, whereas sniper rifles have a higher range. One other really cool thing about this game is that you'll notice that my attributes here and the bar beneath it, basically every item you equip has like a weight attached to it, kind of like Dark Souls. So the more you equip, every item, like for example, this item uses 4 accuracy. So I have a total of 7 accuracy being used. So I have 20 accuracy right now. So right now my guns aren't nearly using up my total accuracy. But as I get more heavier and more, you know, higher level weapons and armor and equipment, I will need to increase my stats accordingly. So, and also every stat point actually just adds a full-on bonus to your stuff. So this, for example, increases crit damage and missile spread. So these guns have been shooting all over the place. So I'm going to pump up my accuracy here. There, up to accuracy 30. So that should make it so my reticule and my attack cone is a bit more narrow. But yeah, they've got plenty of stats, all sorts of things, the different elements and damage types. They've got ignite, shock, phase, and poison. They also have a kind of, interestingly enough, like a while before even Path of Exile did the whole shield system, this game did the exact same thing. You have life, armor, and shield. So you'll notice here, I think it is, yeah, the yellow bar is shields, the red globe is health. This blue globe is power, and this gray, actually this meter down here is armor. So sometimes you'll get armor has more shield but less armor, and vice versa. That's an interesting mechanic that you can balance around and stuff like that. Let's try Tottenham Court Road. So I've got to find little Joey's prosthetic leg, which seems really important in the apocalypse, but here we go. Flesh golem. Zombies. Oh, another flesh golem here. One kind of thing nice about these drones is they just kind of point out enemies for me. It's probably, yeah, they're slowly hurting them, but it's not a whole lot of, I don't even know if they're actually damaging them yet. I think they're just inhibiting them, like slowing them or stunning them. Actually level up. Do I have another skill point, or am I just level 2? I don't remember. Accuracy, though. Maybe I should get that one skill where I can crouch and increase my accuracy. My attack spread is just crazy right now. Oh, I did get another point. Let me get that ability. Let me add that to my right click. That sounds actually reasonable. So when I need to, yeah, I need to hunker down. Yeah, that's much more accurate. See that? Yeah. Ooh, big guy. Tentress. Alright. See if I can... Big guy. Oh, get away from me, zombies. Good, yeah. Attack my drones. Looks like one of my drones is about to get taken down here. Okay. Managed to actually get away from that without much of a scrape. These zombies are pretty useless. They just kind of wander around. With these enemies is that they are fairly, at least early on, they're fairly easy to take out without much trouble. But if you do find yourself if you do find yourself surrounded, they'll pretty much pick you apart pretty quickly. So you have to kind of keep your distance and have a lot of spatial awareness. All right, let me grab this corpse and see if they had anything in here. Take items. So, I think I have that quest item here, so let me go back and still hear some enemies, but I don't know where they are. It's a very dreary looking game, but it's got a lot of purposely dreary, I guess, but it's got a lot of interesting details like APCs and tanks and stuff that were left behind the war. It really gives you a sense that there was like a lot went down years before the game setting. It's just kind of the scraps of civilization. Yeah, Wart's peg leg. Yeah, it's obviously a callback to the original game. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. I got a kind of cool gun here.
Telling me I'm crazy and mumbling, but I don't mumble.
All right, so this guy's got 3 different options. It's pretty obvious which item I'm going to take. The one that I can actually use. The other 2 are for basically they usually come out with like one item for each faction. There's the Cabal item, the Templar item, and the Hunter item. So I'm going to grab the item I can actually use. The what do you call it? Hunter item. So let me do that, and let's go on and see what's going on here. All right. So I've got that's what arc pistol I had before. This item I don't think I'll really be able to use. Oh, actually, can I use this item? What is this? It's a melee weapon, I guess, yeah? So maybe I'll add that to my second loadout. You can actually have 3 different hand loadouts at a time. And And let me add this Firefox launcher, which is like I think a two-handed. Is it two-handed? Yeah, it's a two-handed rocket launcher to my third layout. Pretty cool. Most games only give you about 2 different hands that you can swap between. This one gives you 3. So you can see the first one is my dual-wielded rocket pistols here, and the second one's going to be the peg leg. Okay, he's got another bear pelt quest here. Second one, yeah, you see, like, once you get into melee combat, it goes from like a behind the camera view. I was trying to think of a game that this combat is most similar to. I thought initially Gothic. I'm not sure if that's a really good comparison or not, but kind of, you know, third person action RPG, you know, kind of thing. Missile is other bolter here. I don't really need that one in. Okay, so it looks like he's got some a 20mm rifle. That's actually pretty cool. Way more money than I have. But yeah, it's a pretty good one. SRAC, those are some good machine pistols. Ooh, a heavy rifle, yellow too. It's really good, but way more money than I have. So let me just stick with what I have and see if I can save up some money. What kind of armor do I have? I don't have a helmet or anything yet, so maybe I'll grab some basic equipment so I don't get quite as mauled if I get surrounded. I've got some... I don't have any very good pants or anything yet, do I? Let me equip that chest armor. Sell that. Maybe I should buy a helmet. I mean, 8 shields would probably be pretty useful, right? How much shields do I have right now?
Okay, goodbye.
I have 14 right now. I mean, that would be decent, I guess. Maybe I could buy a couple basic armor. Some pretty cheap shoulder pads. And some gloves. Sounds good.
Farewell.
Probably shouldn't blow all my money at the beginning, but... helmet, shoulders, and gloves. Okay, I should hold on to this item. This item I can use, but I'll need to be level 6 before I can use it. So let me actually put that in my storage for now.
Something I can do for you. Okay,
All right.
Goodbye.
I think we're good now. Let's see if we can... So where's our next quest? Quest marker. So all I have is... Really, that's all I have? Maybe Murmur has another quest for me now. Yeah, maybe.
Seems like we need 100% more parts
Great
to
job.
pull this off. I wish you well.
Okay, so now it wants me to go to the next station. Which hopefully I can actually... where's the world map? So he wants to get me to Covent Guard Station, which is through Covent Guard Approach, which I haven't been to yet. Just this one. Let me check that out. Is this gonna go to the quest? Or are you just talking about stuff? Okay. One kind of interesting thing is that it'll always give you every place that has a quest attached to it will be highlighted in yellow, and other places won't be, which is kind of interesting. I like that little added that's funny. That's another reference to Diablo, saying it'll charge you money to give you that info. Wart in Diablo used to charge you to even look at his items that he was selling. Little scumbag.
Heaps of applied patience. So soon.
So cool. All right, so now I actually have the quest for the approach, or I can go back to the access shafts and just do that other quest. Let me see if I can. Might as well do a little bit of grinding here. What if the level gets redesigned or not? No, the level stays the same this time. Okay. I wasn't sure if it got regenerated because of a new quest. So there's another quest in here. I'm assuming there's another spawn. Hopefully. So I'm trying this heavier rocket launcher now. It has like an AoE damage. That's kind of cool. I think this is the chest I already did. Yeah, it was a little bit bugged. A couple little straggling bugs here and there. It's like nice, like damage over time, AOE. Not damage over time, but kind of creates like a range of AOE damage. Kind of nice. Ooh, skeleton. Might as well hit explosives when you can. Extra damage. Let's try this melee then. This is kind of cool. Alright, buddy. Yeah, it's so weird switching between most different game types here. Obviously, his character's not quite built for a melee, but oh, it looks like it auto-equipped. Oh, that's kind of cool. It looks like it auto-equipped a gun. So, is that an item? Is that a chest I already got? Yeah, I think so. Looks like it auto-equipped a gun, so I actually have a loadout here with a thermal bolter and a peg leg. So I can left-click to shoot and then right-click to melee. That's kind of an interesting little loadout there. A lot of different builds and loadouts you can have in this game. Oh, a lot of guys. Maybe I should switch back to my good stuff. Yeah, nice AoE there. Burn. Nice. Got a lot of guys out there. Some boots. Remember my control. Oh, right click. That's it, right click. My crouch. So yeah, it's kind of, this game's kind of weird in that it's really Diablo in the third dimension rather than first-person shooter with RPG elements like most other looter shooters are. It's a lot more similar to the traditional ARPGs than the shooters with ARPG elements. So it's something that a lot of people had a hard time. I don't know if they necessarily identified it as such, but a lot of people had a hard time kind of getting into this game because it doesn't feel as much as a shooter as it does an ARPG. So that is an interesting aspect of this game. Did I actually finish the quest? Yeah, I think I did. Oh, I need to go back. And as such, one thing that's kind of similar to the games of old is that they have a lot of the tropes of the original Diablo games, like analyzers are basically identify scrolls, for example, and personal relocation devices are. If this looks familiar, that it is, because it's basically a town portal, exactly a town portal actually, which is pretty cool. Later games, I think, get out of that by just having fast travel.
Something
Like that's, I think, what Borderlands did. Ooh, that's a pretty good sniper rifle there. 20mm rifle. I don't think those are really worth buying yet. I should probably just save up until they sell a nice blue version of those rifles or whatever. I've got plenty of health potions. Couple basically town portals, and identifies. So that seems all right.
Goodbye.
Probably good to go here. We talk to George and get whatever reward he has for the quest.
I was like,
So, better
man,
pants.
I hear you. We were talking to this service.
Seems a bit odd. The
But that's not actually how many cups of milk.
oh, I was probably on the wrong screen. That's kind of weird how it breaks it up in different screens, huh? I think that was with the revival update. I don't believe I had that issue before. All right, so let's let's equip that. So better pants, better boots. That's useful. I can't use that chest plate, but no, that build doesn't have any stats to it. So I think I did level up. So let me apply my points to you real quick. So let's see what I got. Accuracy. I should probably work on maybe a bit more stamina. I should probably focus on some more accuracy or strength. Depending on which items I'm going to use, I might need more strength than I have currently. Alright, inhibitor bots. What do inhibitors eventually get to? They do some damage. Ooh, rocket bots. That'll be fun. Next level. Maybe I'll save a point for next level so I can get a couple of these different abilities next level. That would be kind of fun. I'm going to talk to Abigail and heal like 4 points of HP. Let's go to the garden approach. This will help us get to the next hub. Some tunnels here. Trying not to explode this barrel. It's right in front of me. This rocket gun might be better. There's a fire AoE there. Oh. Hey guys, what's you there? I didn't realize I had a quest for Hellboars, or Fellboars. Those are pretty much just supply type items, but be a pretty easy quest to pull off. And just the Fellboars. Plenty of those. So, what map is this? So this is the tunnel map. I think I'll go the right side. It looks like there's a couple little offshoots on the right side here. It just seems to melt these guys. I don't know if it's a particularly good weapon or just the right type of weapon for these guys. Seem to be pretty weak to fire damage. I should probably... Ooh, there's a rare one. A rare imp trooper. Let's get him. Ooh, and more. And I'm surrounded. This is what I want to avoid. I see. I'm kind of thinking that some of these glitches are from the revival update. I never remember seeing these upward standing corpse glitch before. I think that's something new. We've got some fun stuff there. I don't know if I can actually use that sword. That sword might be a melee only thing. Looks like I already finished the Hellboar quest. Oops. Kill these guys before I go in my inventory. He looks like he's not going to attack me here. So I can't use that torso. That belt. Oh, I don't think I sold those things as from before. Yeah, it's basically the same as my other stuff. The weapons. Yeah, unfortunately that's a Templar thing. It looks pretty cool though. It's a poison melee weapon. That is another Templar gun. Damn, this actually look really good. Scatter scythe. Yeah, I can't use these. I'll have to sell them. Alright. There are more guys running behind me because they're demons. So they killed one of my drones. Here, I should summon that again. So I got a 20mm rifle there. That's kind of cool. I'll try that out here in a second. Do two 20mm there. 36. They're both the same. Okay, so let me swap that out with. This is a good, reliable gun. Kind of feels like a shooter. I think I went back to where I began. Yeah, I did. Go under. There we go. Tears these guys up pretty quickly. Let me revive my constructor bot. There we go. It's pretty good for single targets, looks like. Let's just turn them up. What's over here then? More M troopers. Occasionally there'll be items inside of boxes and stuff, not always. Okay, chest. Why can't I click on this chest? Oh, that's weird. Huh. It's a weird angle there. Is that a better armor than I have? Yes, it is. Very slightly, though. 11 shields. I have a little more shields now. That's good. That's a cool shield. Oh, it's another 16. I got a couple 16 bolters. Let me get rid of one of these 13s then. Slightly more damage. Alright, let's move on. Little bunny doesn't hurt. Oh. These guys seem to spawn in on you when you least expect it. So far, nothing's really given me trouble. I don't know if I just got lucky with the drops or if this guy's just really easy to solo. I have gotten some pretty intense encounters at times where you get a ton of guys just in one small space. Back to the rifle here. Doesn't seem like seems like I've gone through a lot more than I have. I guess there's multiple levels to this tunnel area, so a bit more obtuse than it seems. Should probably apply my crouch skill to this loadout as well, so I can. Oh, here we are. Covenant Guardian, or Garden Station, I guess. Let's head up the steps here. Here's Murmur, somehow.
Performing some conversational reconnaissance?
Made it. So here's Lan. He's the guy we're trying to bring the communique to, I guess. Let Brandon land there.
Yes. Goodbye.
She's the healer.
The lollipop
Just talking to her,
costs
she'll heal you for
extra,
free,
I'm
which is
afraid.
nice. Oh, it still has my time portal. Huh, that's kind of cool. This is the place where time portal always goes, so I didn't know it actually transferred over to every new hub you go to. It's handy. Should probably sell all this stuff I can't use.
Good men pay full price, you know, and they
The sword. That one. That gun. A shield. I already have 3 of these basically identical guns, so I don't need that. I have more of those. I'll keep the peg leg for now. If only for sentimental value. Can't use that. That one's green. Oh wait, what does that have actually? Oh, it's stamina +2. Yeah. Not crazy. I'll probably just sell that. What's that? Oh, actually a belt. I can equip that. My other belt doesn't have any bonuses. Just plain pants. Yep. Same as my other boots. Okay, good. Anything of value here? They have a couple mod. Wow. Oh, attribute retainers. So these are respec items. Okay. I think that was added in. I think those were added in later in the game. I don't remember that in vanilla. Yeah, I see the different icons on these mods. That means that they are a specific mod slot. So unless the weapon has like for example, my rifle has the rounded clip or magazine, whatever, and the gear, which is a tech mod. So I could be able to use this mod, but not a fuel mod for that. So you'll want to find specific mods that fit your items. A couple of these are interesting. If you're fighting a specific enemy type, like a spectral or a beast or whatever, a lot of beasts, you can try to get damage specifically for that. I think I'll just leave that for now. Any good items I should buy? It's definitely better than my other rifle. I don't know if I want to spend all my money on it though. How many do I have? I've got 1,000. Static coil. I kind of want to get one of these heavy rifles. Those sound pretty cool.
You'll be back.
All right. Let's talk to this guy probably. Anybody else have a quest for me? Remember has a
You and I know the
conversation.
satisfaction that can come from heaps of... I'm already anticipating our next chat.
Oh. Guess Ward has another quest.
Yes, Hunter. I can hear you.
Okay, so he basically... Oh, actually skipped all his dialogue,
Yes.
I think, but... So here's the communique. Basically,
Discipline breeds perfection.
I think he'll eventually give me a quest about essentially trying to find the guy
Do
that's
as I
missing.
say, not as I do.
So essentially we're gonna go try to find Dr. Fox. And the guy who was sent for him died.
Obey. Listen to me, boy.
They decoded the communique. That's pretty quick. So alright, we're gonna try to find him.
Obey.
Let's do this. First, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I have a couple things finished. Yeah, so let me go and finish. I finished the Felbar quest, so let me go back to Hellborn, or whatever, the other station, Holborn Station, and talk to Wart and
You got
finish
it.
that quest.
Thermatron.
Cool.
And I always tried to yeah, I got your missions, Hunt Guy. We were trying to be...
This guy is that quest. I gotta accept it, I guess, but
12 galaxies.
I don't think I'll actually go back there. So, not there. I will go. Where's the fast travel station? Which just there. There it is. No, actually, in answer to your question, Horik, this is basically exactly how the game looked in vanilla. This looks no different from what the original game looked like. It's actually held up really well. Scalable, and it was at the time it was one of the first games to go full DirectX 10 support. So it actually has a lot of interesting lighting and things like that. So I'm surprised. It actually held up pretty well after this October. It'll be 10 years. Pretty good.
Hurry up with a goodbye already. I'm rabid.
As far as I know, just about all the changes that the revival update did are mechanical, not graphical.
Yes.
If it is graphical changes and I'm mistaken, they're very subtle because I don't really notice the difference. A lot of quests. I'm the kind of person who, with these kind of side quests, I just basically accept them all, and if I accidentally do them, then I accidentally do them. There's a lot of them here. She's got a lot of Cockney or whatever it is. Liverpool. Every other word is bleeding.
Goodbye.
Nobody can forget the unique character TechSmith 22.
And what target do you have in your sights now?
He's basically describing the rifts and the portals. All right, so where do I need to go now? I need to go probably the market. Let me do that. Yeah, I'm actually pretty impressed at how well it's aged after all this time. That was one problem with the game, is that it was actually pretty hard to run smoothly on release. So it was a bit of a, not quite a crisis, but you know, kind of along those lines, where I think Crisis was actually released the same year, where it actually was part of the problem, like it was actually getting it to run, had some performance issues. So I think I have a transmission here. Everybody dead. We accept the transmission. So it's getting kind of interrupted transmission, but said they had them, now he's lost. They have something out of nowhere. I don't know what, but it was something big, something too much, something left after him. They take him into the rift. All right, send help. Sends lots of help. So looks like we'll have to go into the rift for him. Seems pretty effective here. All right, I have some more skill points. I should apply those. So you're burning these guys up. And I got another skill point. Oh, here's a flying guy. Shrieker, I guess what they're called. I find that the standard rifles hit these guys pretty well. Is this guy not dying now? Hey, that's weird. Oh, that's odd. Let me apply my skill points before I get attacked again. You can always use accuracy. Probably eventually want to get more armor. So let me put a point into that and just put 5 into accuracy. Yeah, I'm nowhere near my my capacity, but eventually you'll get some items that use up quite a bit. Rocket bot for sure. And what are these other ones? Oh man, I missed that. Okay. So in order to get Metapack drone, I'll need to have construct drone level 2. So let me do that, since that seems pretty useful. All right, so next level I'll be able to have my drone heal me. Not that I've really had to get too much healing yet, but as soon as you get really, you know, kind of full yourself, they'll throw like a big big group of guys at you and get, surrounded and destroyed. Some shriekers. You fight a lot of these little kind of skag guys in the beginning, but eventually you'll find some more interesting enemies. Not usually a whole lot around these little corners here. Oh, legendary shrieker. Ooh. Hey, buddy. Where'd you go? That's just a regular one. Where's the legendary? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Burn. Got a lot of health there. Let me get some of my rocket bot. Where'd he go again? There he is. Hopefully he dropped something good. There, he disappeared again. Where'd he go? Be a little bit bugged. Where is he? Thriving, blinking. Oh no, he's not bugged. That's actually an ability. That was my misunderstanding. Celestial, thriving, and blinking. He's going to be a little bit tricky to kill if he keeps on blinking away like this. Where'd he go? Alright. Where's this guy? He's over here now. Pretty freaking see where he is. Drones aren't locking onto him. I wonder what thriving is. Does that mean he's healing himself or something? I'm not familiar with all the special... Alright, I really want to get this guy because I bet he's going to drop something good. Where is he? I heard him over here, I think. No. A regular guy. Where'd the legendary shrieker go? I should go back there. Oh, these are just the regular guys. I need to find that legendary one again. It was back here. Hopefully it doesn't despawn. Rockets are good. Where is this guy? I really hope he didn't despawn, because that's the first legendary I've seen yet. Credit duck here. Hit him? Nope. Go. Huh. That's really annoying. Wish I could find this guy. I don't think I can use that blaze pistol. If a single target this gun looks like the best one. Here, legendary. Let's see where they went. feed looks a little dark. Maybe I should brighten the contrast a bit. Kind of late to do this, but do they have brightness settings? Yeah, a little bit. That helped at all. Okay, so there's the rift. Kind of just wanting that legendary guy. I don't know if he goes away if you don't kill him after a while or what. Just kept on healing every time he blinked, it seemed. Alright. It's kind of nice that they highlight enemies for me, like drones. At the time I don't notice them until the drones come and highlight. So let me zoom out of my mini map. There we go. Get a bit more range there. Yeah, the UI is a bit stretched because I'm running this game in 21 by 9 aspect ratio. They obviously, this game wasn't even really natively built for widescreen, let alone ultra wide. So, I mean, I think it did support widescreen, but a lot of the earlier videos and stuff, you'll see this game running in just standard 4:3. So, some games have their UI kind of a modular UI that kind of just splits apart and spreads out. If you are in a higher resolution, like the original Unreal Engine games, a lot of those UIs were built like that, which makes them actually really look really good on modern systems because the UI just kind of, shrinks and kind of spreads out. But this game just kind of, stretches out, which is not too distracting, but that's why everything's a little bit wider than it should be. To get this game nowadays, to answer your question, Captain Perfect, it's on Amazon for $10. I don't know what the shipping's like. The disc version works just like it always has. Single player only, unfortunately. The servers and everything are all down for it currently. Like I said in my long form YouTube video on my channel, some fans are who made this mod actually for the game are actually working on a complete revival, including multiplayer servers right now called Lennon 2038. That'll probably be when we can actually get to play multiplayer again, but you could buy it on Amazon, might be on eBay or whatever. I don't think it has any sort of online verification, so any copy should work. I don't think you'll have to have like an unused copy or whatever. And if you go to my YouTube channel, on my video, I have a link to the mod center where you can actually download like a big mod pack for the game, which has all the patches and everything like that. Like even if you just want to patch the game, you can download all the patches up to the latest version, official version. Or if you want to install the revival update, you can do that as well, which adds some quality of life features as well as more inventory space and whatnot. I really want to find this legendary. Looks like I've explored pretty much this entire map, though. I don't know of any other place here. But yeah, if you want to get a legit copy, probably Amazon would be your easiest bet. I don't know if you're out of the States, I'm not sure if that's as easily accessible. Sometimes Amazon sellers don't ship international, so. I'd bought this game like 08 or 09 originally, and but I actually don't have a in my current ooh, I should Should look down here. Is there anything good down here? I don't have any. Oh, there he is. Oh, little bastard hiding down here. All right. How should I take it? How should I take this guy out? Where is he? Is that him? Just kind of zooming around here. Oh, that's my drones. Oh, a little close here. I have not had a CD drive in my computer for a couple years actually, so I just downloaded a full ISO copy installed that way. But I bought it legitimately in 08 or 09. So whichever way you want to go. Easiest to probably be Amazon unless there's a... Ooh, here you go. Hey, guy. Come on, Shrieker. Oh, great. And I teleported again. This guy's going to be a pain, I can tell. Oh, my constructor bot is down. Yeah, hopefully they're in beta testing and development of the London 2038 revival of the game. That'll be really exciting because they'll actually put like fan hosted servers and stuff up, and so you'll actually be able to play it again like as online like it was originally intended to be. Oh, this guy, where is he going? Drones, find him. There he is. If this is the best way to damage him. There he is again. Figure if I can just kind of drown him with fire. There we go again. Wish I could hear him. Is that him? Yep. Yeah, I'm hoping that I'm not sure how they're going to release it. I don't know what the legality is because it's a fan update. I don't know if they can release it as one complete package or if you're going to have to install the game, then modify it and install patches and then install like the London 38. If it's going to be like a mod or if it's going to be a self-installing thing. I don't know what the legality is behind it. It gets tricky, even though the game's, you know, not been officially supported for so long. It gets tricky, you know. Even games that are completely 100% original, like Metroid AM2R, like another Metroid 2 remake, that game even had legal trouble like right in its release from Nintendo. So I doubt whomever has the rights to this, like Bandai Namco or whomever, are going to necessarily kill it right off the bat. But I know that I think Handbitsoft still does is working on a VR game or something. So I don't know what's going to happen. They're going to try to, you know, pull a copyright claim or what on it, but oh, well, I'd like to, even if the guy drops something that I indeed can't use, oh my god, this guy, I still want to get it. I mean, hopefully it, almost there. Come on. Okay, where'd he go now? Oh, this is the most annoying monster ever. There we go. Oh, thank God. All right, what did he actually drop? Oh no, he dropped something he dropped the S-Volt rifle. Yeah, I can use that. I think he might have dropped these boots, which are pretty sweet. No armor, but 18 shields, which is definitely worth it. Yeah. Oh, that was hard earned for sure. Oh, stamina +5. I actually think that's plus high stamina is worth more than one extra shield. So yeah, I'll do that. All right, so let's try out the S-Volt rifle since we've worked long and hard for those. I just it's the first legendary legendary monster I've seen, so I'm like, I'm gonna get you. All right, so let's try this baby out. Shall we go through the Hell Rift? Let's see. What is that? Now where's the Hell Rift now? Go back here, okay. There's that blinking and the self-healing was just aggravating. Get a drink here. Yeah, a lot of people, this game's kind of divisive. There's a certain portion of people who absolutely hated it. There's other people that are like, oh my god, I love this game. So it's kind of divisive. I can definitely say, whoa, there's a lot of guys here. All right. Maybe I should do some AoE just since there's so many enemies here. The first impression of this game I had was like, wow, this is really cool, but also very hard to get into. It does not present the game itself very well initially, but once you really get into it, it's actually a pretty cool and neat game. More imps, more everything. Diabolist. Not really been seeing my rocket drone. Hopefully he's actually attacking. There he is. I think I see him shooting there. So that kind of takes it apart a little bit. I should have equipped my my crouch ability. That would have probably made this easier. Yeah, I'd love to play this in multiplayer with people again. Unfortunately, the Korean revival, Hellgate Global, has been down for about a year. I don't know if it was ever actually released in the States. It was supposed to be. I'm actually getting kind of kicked my ass kicked here. Let me add the potion. Oh, and my heal bot is down. Oh. I'll pick off the other small guys here before I try to hit the main guy. Okay, I think he's the last here. Luckily my drones are kind of disabling him here a little bit. Oh, now he's after me again. Yeah, running in this game are like short bursts that use some of your mana, so you actually have to kind of think twice about running all the time. You can't run all the time, but running kind of might kind of mana starve you later, so you have to kind of play off that mechanic. Come on, Shulgoth. Got one. Oh, he's the breathing fire now. Must work out with one arm only. Much better when you were attacking my drones there, bud. Hitting me again. Rockets are good. More damage over time. Oh, this guy's still alive. My drone is down again. Yeah, it would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Guns. Okay, I better run again. I'll try to get some height on him. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, attack my drones. That's what they're for. Just about dead. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow. Look at that loot. So much loot. We can see what half of that was. Okay. That was quite a loot drop. Wow, yellow. Oh no, it's a sword. I can't use that. My first yellow and I can't use it. Dang. Alright, well. This one I could use just later on. Requires level 8. Let me identify the sucker. Ooh, Arclight Thermite Rifle. 65 toxic damage, physical damage, and spectral damage. Wow, that's pretty good actually. I like that. That's my other gun. Blaze pistol. I hate these little dart pistols. They fire so slowly, and they have a delayed explosion. I'm not particularly a fan of those. Ooh, another Necrolash's Nanodyne Firestarter. That's pretty cool. Those are pretty good weapons in here. I really like that sword, but I'll never be able to use it in my current class. And a perforating grenade launcher. That's kind of cool too. What are some of these start out identified? Some of them don't. Does less damage than my Firefox launcher, but let's see, rate of shot. So I get one of these shots every 2 seconds. What about this grenade launcher? Same. I think it's a little bit less, unless it's a. This is a one-handed or two-handed? No, it's a one-handed. Okay. Well, that all of a sudden makes it much better. If it's a one-handed weapon, then I can use it on top of a thermal bolter. Or another. If I got two of those grenade launchers, I could just dual wield them. That'd be pretty cool, right? Okay, cool. Let's go back to town, I guess. Actually, we came here for the this guy here, who doesn't seem to be doing so well. This is Dr. Fox. Yep. Too late. But I tried. No, you tried. Okay, so we got the items. Somebody's attacking me. What are you doing, Imp Sniper? Alright. So I think we're good here. I think we've got everything in this rift. So let's go back to town, I guess. Yeah. I love how these games just drop just a truckload of stuff after a boss death. It's so rewarding. All right. I might be lazy and just. I mean, I'm just one zone away, so let me just walk back. I guess I was gonna drop a town portal, but where is? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Let's go back here. It's a unique aesthetic to it. It's right down these steps, right? Yeah. Open Garden Station. This should open up at least one or two more. Yeah, best of luck to you. Hopefully it works. Yeah, once you install it, it'll run single player just fine. You'll just have to. You might want to do all the patches, and if you want the revival mod, which I do recommend. Just check out revival mod on the I think it's like Hellgate AUS. I don't remember the full URL, but that site has the whole package, all the mods and everything like that. So Dr. Fox delivered at last. Well, at least now we know. This is a terrible gift you bring, Han, but this sack of Fox is a gift nonetheless. My men search tirelessly and may die to secure the good doctor. Why do you have to bring back the body? That's my question, but okay. I'm pretty sure sending me to the Hell Rift is not keeping me safe, but oh well. Okay, cool. Did we finish any of the quests on the way? Probably not. What other quests do I have actually? Oh, I leveled up. Alright, so I was gonna get a healer, I think. Or I could upgrade my rocket bot. It would shoot one extra rocket. That does seem pretty cool. Oh, and so his later abilities, like I can order volleys from my rocket bot. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. But I think I was going for Metapack, so yeah. That'll be nice to have a little healer on my side. This way I have like my own little party. All right. So this is strength mostly armor. Not used any willpower yet. So it seems like accuracy is still my primary stats. Let me buff that up there. Oh right. I think there was a yeah, let me did I get rapid fire? Apparently I did. I don't remember buying that ability, but I guess I have it. So let me equip that too. Let's see. What are my loadouts again? Okay, thermal bolter. All right, I've got a bunch of other stuff too. Let me put these. This is level 8. This is level 11. So that'll be a little bit down the road. Let me put those in my storage. Where's my storage? Over here. Yeah, the storage is so hidden. Okay, so let me put these guys in storage for later. I'll sell that. Sell these. Can I use this? Oh yeah, I can use this now. That seems better than I have now. Okay. I have a lot of stuff. Level 10. 7. I should be able to use that soon. That I can't use. Ooh, that is a really nice leg armor, but I'll never really use that either. Nope, nope. Well, I got a lot of stuff for every other class than me, so that's good. I did put my weapons in there, right? What about this other one? Where was the other high level item that I put in? Oh, it's a weapon though. Huh, that's weird. Wonder why that weapon went into the mist tab. Alright, let's sell this extra stuff. Yeah, I really hope that works out for you. It is an interesting game to revisit.
Buying something, are we?
Shift right click to sell. That. I'll hold on to these just for some variety, I guess. Alright, I can't use that. It's that next level. That would probably be useful. Once I can equip it. Ooh, purple. Ooh. Oh, I can use that. Level 13. Okay, so I'll definitely hold on to that just later. That I can't. It's a lot of shields. I'll probably keep my current one. I get stamina from this. Same. Yeah, I got stamina. All right. So level 7, level 13, level 10. So I'll keep this armor on me right now, but I'll put. You want to see what that is, though? Okay, so these heroic beef eater gliders, 4 armor, 31 shields. Wow. So minion health, minion armor, minion damage, all attributes, movement speed, and poison defense. That seems really good, actually, because I'm primarily a minion guy, so yeah, that's really useful. I'll look forward to that very much so. This is not crazy good, but yeah, I'll probably just sell it, actually. This I'll definitely use. That's as much shields, but way more armor, so I'll definitely use that. Cool. Let me actually put that beefeater thing in my storage for now, because I don't want to accidentally lose that. That's a better better rifle. Let's see. This one is 36. This one is 43. Kind of like the S-Rax. Nothing crazy good here, though. What was it? The special boots that I had. Maybe I'll buy a mod or two. What weapons do I have equipped? This one has 2 rocket mods, a battery mod, and a tech mod for my rocket launcher. 7% chance to cause a fire nova when you kill an enemy. That's kind of cool. Increased range. This has a battery. Okay. Physical damage. That's kind of useful. I wonder if I should save. Spray shrapnel when it kills an enemy. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. That is a battery. It's a pretty low percentage. I just like the idea of shrapnel, so I'll buy that real quick. I'll be able to show you how mods work. So just open up the detail screen on a weapon, and then you see all these different slots. It's a, you know, you've got rocket slots, battery slot, whatever. So just drop that into the applicable slot, and you're good. And this game's actually pretty forgiving as far as modification goes. If you ever realize you want the item back, you just drop the gun into the thing here. You pay a little bit, and it'll remove all the mods and retain the gun. Usually, there's quite often some sort of penalty for doing that, other than cost. Like usually, you have to kill the item or kill the mods in some games, but this one lets you keep both, which is nice. All right. So what quests do I have now? I have a lot of quests here. I have Typhoid Mary, Lower Kingsway and kill Big Ben, Covent Garden Train Depot, Night Troopers, Lord Nysa Sailor. That sounds kind of cool. I kind of like that. Should I track that? Track that. Oh, no, not that one. That one. Maybe Typhoid Mary. I kind of like killing named creatures. That's kind of fun. And Big Ben. So let's just go ahead and do these side quests here. That sounds kind of fun. All right, so let me look at the map here. We're in Covent Garden. I have Covent Garden Approach for Typhoid Mary. Big Ben's and Lower Kingsway sewers, which I've not been to yet. Okay, so Lower Kingsway sewers is probably past Upper Kingsway sewers, which I've not been to yet. And then Garden Steam Tunnels is somewhere I've also not been to yet. So where's the Garden Approach? What's that? Was that on the other side of the map? Yeah, it was over here. Okay. I think that's how I got here. Was the Garden Approach. Yeah, it's down here, I think. All right, let's check this out. One thing that's kind of nice about this game is it's designed as a multiplayer game, so it automatically saves for you. It's kind of a modern feature, expected feature now, but not all games at 2007 saved for you. Right. Single creature. Maybe I should, oh, there she is. Okay. A little underwhelming, but I think I might have gotten the quest a while ago. Oh, got a blue item. I figure that's worth it. 3 seconds action there. Yeah, I think she was a bit of a earlier quest. I might be a little bit level past her now. Epic questing. All right. What did she drop, by the way? Oh, that's right. I was gonna put these things away. I don't want to accidentally sell these. Great. Evoker summoner thing. Awesome. Oh, there's some decent boots. Let's see, marksman skill. I don't use marksman skills. Actually, I might. I don't know. Movement speed kind of seems useful. So let me put my
Naughty people always pushing me round.
I do not want to lose this, so let me put that away. Why is it going to misc? This I want to sell. That I want to sell. That I get unlocked next level. So let me just sell those real quick.
How goes the war? Well, but not too well, I should hope.
So use next level. I have enough. Do I have enough? Identify? I think I do. I do not see my identification. Where's the analyzers? Relocation. Oh, I've got 17 analyzers. Yeah, I'm good.
Sales are final.
With this mod, what's different? A lot of little things. For example,
Your apathy is intolerable. Obey.
oh, I probably should have read that. Basically, I think I need to bring a bomb
Your apathy is intolerable.
to a museum, or a device to a museum, and basically activate this device. Let me go to the other. Let me do the other side quest first.
And
That
what
sounds more fun.
target do you have in your sights now? I will see you later.
A lot of little. They redesigned a lot of the encounters and monster spawns of the game. Where am I going? Lower Kingway Sewers, Kilbing Ben, Garden Station. Do I have any of these unlocked yet? The Upper Kingway Sewers, I guess. It's down here, I guess? No? I'm all confused. It's over here. A lot of quality of life features. You have more inventory space. There we go. You have a more inventory space. A lot of things are unlocked. I think it brings back a lot of the content that was missing out of the vanilla game. Like, not missing, but added on after the vanilla game. Like, I believe it adds in the 2 expansions that were released for subscribers, I believe it was. Like, the Stonehenge area later on and other stuff, as well as the it adds in a lot more monsters, a lot more like there's like tweaks the consider it kind of like along the lines of like the loot 2.0 patch for Diablo 3. It like just tweaks drop rates, a lot of other factors, basically make it a more enjoyable experience. Like more monsters, more things to get, more items, you know. The best I can describe it. It does change a couple of things in the UI. Like you'll notice when I like the things up at the top there, like stun, ignite, shock, phase, poison, stuff like that. That's all added, and I believe all this other a lot of other details are all added into the patch. It's a little bit ugly looking in my opinion, but it adds more info so that you have more info on enemies' resistances and whatnot. So there's a lot of little things. I'd have to look at the entire patch notes to tell you exactly what it affects, but it overall like makes a lot of fan wanted edits and changes and things like that. Adds more quality of life, but also adds more. It is a bit harder too because it adds more monsters to fight as well. Oh, he's a rare zombie. Burn him. Oh, looks like I'm getting there's 2 quests on here, I guess. Already have blade husks. Oh, that's a pretty good sniper rifle, actually. Let me... I don't really tend to use these rocket pistols that much. Let me swap that out with this bad boy here. Revival update. There's a forum post on Hellgate AUS info. Actually, let me find it real quick. Hang on, I'm just trying to get you the patch here. Probably not the best idea, but yeah, actually that guy just linked you to it. If you look in there under the forums, under downloads and stuff, they have all the patches there, the official patches, which will help you get to the latest version that was officially released. And then under there, they also have the what's called the revival update patches, which add all the extra UI, quality of life, and difficulty and monster spawn changes that were made. So that's the thing that was those changes are a lot more obvious than the patch changes. So yeah, I'd check that out. That seems to be a really good way to experience the game. It's more tweaked, more refined. UI changes are a bit obviously kind of thrown together. I mean, they don't like do really pretty UI design or anything like that. They just kind of stick the text onto the already existing UI design. But it's still, important, useful information and all that. So noise change. Let me try the sniper rifle here. Almost a one-shot these people. Almost. Zombie. I don't think I have a zoom yet on this rifle though, so it's not. Can't really get them from crazy long range unless I'm a good shot here. But it does do a lot of just straight up one target damage though. Oh, hey guys. Yeah, I mentioned that in my video. It's probably the worst recoil effect I've ever seen in a game, unfortunately. It's like they hand animated a recoil screen shake. It's not good. It's also weird because it's like it's one of the few guns that actually has a recoil. Most guns, like you notice with this gun, for example, your reticule gets bigger, but your screen doesn't shake at all. There's like no kick on the gun at all, but your accuracy does lower. So it treats the screen and your hand and everything as like a separate thing, basically. But for some reason they decided that this gun needed a really like yeah, the recoil is pretty rough. I did not like that. I actually mentioned that specifically in my my long form review video that I did on my YouTube channel not long ago, or I think I did it like really early Saturday morning. Okay, wait, where am I now? Is this Lower Kingsway Sewers? That's where I need to go, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's where I need to go. Yeah, I wish they would have, if they'd gotten some more first-person shooter talent, they might have gotten a little bit better, gun handling. But like I said in my video, this game, once you kind of get the game, it's basically a third-person shooter, or like a top-down ARPG, like a classic Diablo game through first-person. And all the good and the bad that comes with that, like it's not really a shooter. If you compare it as a shooter, it's not a very good shooter. But if you compare it as an action RPG, it's a good action RPG. It just doesn't have like the aim down sights and kick and recoil and reloading and stuff like that most shooters have. If you play it as a shooter, you're gonna be disappointed. But if you play it as an action RPG, it's pretty good. Oh, really? Did your disc not work? Music's getting intense here. I just kicked in because I was fighting a lot of guys. This is a lot of levels here. I don't know if I'm missing anything. Looks like the entire level right here. Just want to make sure I'm not missing any chests or whatever it might be. I got 3 of 10 blind eyes. Yeah, if that's a bad disc, then I'll probably have to get another one or find a download somewhere. It isn't that much on Amazon, but like I said, I don't even have a disc drive anymore because I do everything digital nowadays. Kind of interesting how most of the game doesn't really have music, but when it kicks in, it's actually pretty good. It's like they kind of spoon feed you music rather than just kind of throw it at you constantly. All right. I haven't been fighting too many rares or anything down here, but I think there was a rare upstairs actually. Now that I think about it. Oh, hey, Big Ben. Speak of the devil. Let me revive my bot. Hopefully it doesn't murder me in the meantime. That would be good with him. Does that mean that shock damage is good on him? Oh, that's tearing him apart actually. Ooh. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Yeah. Weirdly enough, if you bought the game and activate it through Origin, you can still download it through Origin, even though you can't buy it through Origin now. It's really weird. So essentially, they still have it in Origin, but you can't buy it there. So it's like they're honoring past purchases, but not allowing any new ones, which is kind of funny. Probably because they basically have abandoned the game and they don't have multiplayer, so they don't want to get into the whole support thing of people buying a game and like, hey, this game doesn't work at all, it doesn't have multiplayer or whatever, and they don't want to get into that bag of worms. Okay, health regeneration and hit points. That seems useful. I'll use those gloves. Terminator vest, not bad. Extra armor, extra shields, extra accuracy. That seems also useful. And I'll probably just hawk the rest of the stuff. Yeah. Seems good. Grenade launcher. Another grenade launcher. Okay. So, or no, that's the one I equipped. Disequipped. That's unequipped. That's right. It's just my extra stuff here. Yeah. Definitely had a rough release and stuff, so that probably... A bad release can really kill a game. I've seen many games just get a really rough release that just kind of mutilates what would otherwise be a very enjoyable game. Had technical issues, multiplayer issues, late in development, like from what I recall from my research, like not too long out, like months out from the actual release date of the game, they announced that it was going to be subscription based. And even though it was a little bit of a, it wasn't the same as like, you know, a WoW subscription, meaning that like you had to pay, like you could still pay without, you could still play the game without a subscription. The idea of people paying like $10 a month or paying like $150 for a lifetime membership. That was yellow, wasn't it? Ooh, yellow heavy rifle. Thank you very much. Oh, nice. I can use it right now. Look at those mods. Wow, 6 mod slots. I'll have to mod that beast. Ooh. I'm not really digging the sniper rifle right now. I don't really have the... I don't know if I have or will get the zoom in feature or not. So, or ability. So I'll wait on that. Yeah, it was weird. It had a lot of hype, a lot of marketing and stuff like that. Somebody responded on my YouTube video saying that there was like huge ads on the sides of buildings and stuff for the game, and yeah, this didn't quite follow up. Wasn't quite followed up on. Just too bad, because I think my case on my video was that if it had more development time, and you know, they didn't essentially, you know, kill interest in the game from a subscription model right off the bat. You know, if they just said like, okay, well, the better idea is to just sell more copies of this game rather than, you know, sell subscriptions, or maybe sell expansions or whatever, kind of like classic Diablo style, they probably would have gotten a lot more of a following, and they'd been able to rough out a lot of the unpolished edges that the game originally had, like, you know, fixed multiplayer and performance issues and things like that. So it's too bad. It's also one of the, not all games generally get a combination of Bandai Namco and who doesn't necessarily have the best reputation is among publishers. Combination of Bandai Namco and EA. They had a co-publishing agreement with those two, which, yeah, we've seen plenty of games in EA get kind of badly handled and poorly planned to a point where they just, you know, end up kind of doomed to fail despite being a solid game. I mean, the latest EA casualty seems to be Titanfall 2, which was literally just wedged right in between the two biggest shooters of the year, bar none, between Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty. Like, if you want to kill a first-person shooter, that's how you do it. You have a minimal marketing campaign and release it right between the two big giants. Like, you know, people that are... Ooh, I didn't actually get this one before. People that are looking forward to a shooter... if you were to jump on the shooter base, you know, in the middle of a drought season, where you're not going to have two giant shooters releasing within a couple weeks of each other, you know, you can actually get quite a bit of sales just from being a good timely release, you know. Actually, I'm just gonna use the town portal. Yeah. There's actually a interview with a former EA exec saying that, yeah, basically that was the bad idea. I had to find it again. D Martini, I think his name is. Maybe I'm wrong. Wait. Oh, I didn't go through the portal. That's right. But yeah, that was not a good idea. I don't think this game really... It wasn't really designed as an MMO, so it didn't really... I don't think public appearance was there to say, oh yeah, you know, I really want to... I think this is really worth, you know, spending... It's not really a worth thing. It's just a different type of thing. Like, there's a slew of expectations that go along with charging a subscription. And honestly, many games that start out charging a subscription end up not later on, because it's you know, in a post WoW world, it's hard to compete with that, you know. I haven't paid a subscription game for a long time. I probably won't ever again, unless it's like the best thing since sliced bread. You know, I played some MMOs back, like, you know, EverQuest and things like that, you know, Anarchy Online, Ashran's Call, stuff like that, but I can't really see myself plopping down money every month with everything else, like Netflix and Amazon Prime and everything else. I can't really see myself dedicating monthly payment to a single game. Yeah, Titanfall 2 is great. Yeah, it did not deserve the release treatment it got, that's for sure. Okay, excellent bolter. That's a pretty good rocket pistol. Let's see. Armor I can sell. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. Yeah, stuff's... I still unlock next level. I might actually just keep the... it has more armor. I don't know. I'll decide for next level if I'll keep one or the other. We have a rocket upgrade now, though. Do you have any other mods? Oh yeah, I never really got too far into the crafting of this game. It is a little odd. Basically, you have to break down items and to make components, then to combine the components at the crafting station. One-handed or two-handed? That's a pistol. It'll be one-handed. But it's a little weird because you don't get too many items.
Hello.
You don't get too many items from crafting, but it seems to require a lot of prerequisite items. Like this one has 13 blessed shards and 7 rare blessed shards. So it does seem to be a bit, quite a bit of breaking down and stuff. Yeah, that's probably your best bet. I don't know if Origin's still accepting keys at this point. I know they still honor it. If it's in your library, they still honor it. I've seen people say, like, recently that, like, oh my god, I still have it in Origin. Even though it doesn't even have an icon for the game yet anymore. they still allow you to download it from their servers, which is really weird. But like I said, it's probably a service issue. They don't want to deal with people buying the game and being all, you know, bugging customer support about it. So yeah, best of luck for that. That's what I did. I got an ISO. It was a big file. I think overall it was several gigabytes, but you know, just drop it into a folder and patch it and update it. It's probably your best bet at this point. All right, what am I doing here? Speak with George in Holborn Station. Okay, so looks like let me go back to Holborn then. Looks like I accidentally finished this quest with George. Where was he? He's over here.
I've always believed that I was like, man, I hear you. And then I simply asked for a shoelace.
Okay, so it's the same as my old shoulder pads, but it has accuracy. That seems useful. Take that. Guy mumbles like no tomorrow. All right, let's travel back then, I guess. Nice having the quick, fast travel. All right. Let's see. So I can either go to Lord Nesalor in Covent Garden Steam Tunnels. That's down here, right? Unless I'm mistaken. That's a train depot. Steam Tunnels. There we go. Let's go kill ourselves a doge. Somebody in here. Oh, yeah, big skeleton. Whoa. Why does it say he's a doggy when he's actually just a big skeleton? That's kind of weird. Come on, bots, take him out. Stay away from this guy. He looks like he's doing an AoE Nova or whatever. Oh, this gun. Yeah, I haven't tried this one out yet. Alright, he cut through my shields now. That hurts a little bit. Are all my bots dead? No, they're still around. They're not hitting my my drones at all. Oh, that's no cool effect. Extinguishing rad vices. I have no idea what that item is. Some of these items names are a little bit obtuse. Yeah, EA has killed a lot of online only games. It's kind of sad. There's like a list of games they just like drop off of support completely every year. Kind of too bad. I mean, all companies eventually do that, but EA's just been kind of a pretty bad offender. I'm not a marksman, but honestly, I think I like my current gloves better. Adds HP and health regen. That seems better to me. Effectively. Actually, I could go through this whole place. There's more enemies in here, so I'll get some more of that EXP. Fish cutter, or fish gutter, I think it was. Type of sword. A blueprint. Oh, okay. So I could probably craft things with that. That's kind of cool. Is this a heavy rifle? What is this thing? Huh. That's weird. It's like it shoots discs or something. Oh, I see. Oh, it's like a spinning blade. It actually ricochets and stuff. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, it would really, right? It's kind of weird how this game was a fairly big-time release by prestigious developers. I mean, this had Max and Eric Schaefer, David Brevik, and Bill Roper, and various key people at Blizzard North working on it. Ooh, here's a rare Game Trooper. And it basically invented the looter shooter genre 2 years before Borderlands, but not many people remember this game, clearly, but Borderlands constantly gets the credit of being the looter shooter, basically. Kind of weird how that works. And granted, this game doesn't have as much of a weapon variety visually as Borderlands. Like, it doesn't modify the visual of the weapons as much, but it does do a couple cool things. Like one thing I noticed was kind of interesting is you'll notice I added in a you see this little purple battery I added in, and if you look on the side of my gun, I don't know if the lighting is coming through on. But if you look at the right lighting, at least, you'll see a purple box on the side of my gun. That's my mod. Oh. I guess that zombie's getting jiggy with it there. Yeah, so they do have some visual impact on your weapons, depending on like the particular weapon in question and the mods it has installed on it. But it's not quite like Borderlands, where every single gun is just a crazy hodgepodge of different parts and things like that. You know, you can see different, revolver, cylinders and stuff like that with as many rounds as in the gun, and crazy clips and attachments and scopes and stuff. It doesn't go nearly as in depth into the presentation of each gun, which it is what it is. Borderlands definitely aced the idea that you have just a crazy variety of guns. Guns didn't necessarily all handle very well. Most of them probably actually didn't at all, but it does have the appearance of just having a ridiculous amount of guns, which was their big selling point of the game. Yeah, I'm trying to think of which game had that. Had the spinning blade. I've seen a game that did this almost exactly. Spinning blade gun. There was was it the shock rifle where you shot little discs out and then you had to blast them? Or no, it wasn't little discs. Yeah, what game was that had the little spinning discs? I forget. I have to look that up sometime. Speak with daughter in Covent Garden Station. Okay, so that's back to the first. No, we're in Covent Garden Station. Oh, there she is.
Hello? Yes. Always a
Yeah, there's
pleasure.
some game that. Yeah, there you go. What are those called? In Tribes. Tribes had you shot like discs. Almost all the guns in Tribes were projectile based. That was interesting. Especially considering how fast you could get when you're surfing in that game, or when you're skiing in that game. You still had to like time your shots and try to plant an explosive disc on them, while you're both moving, which is a very interesting mechanic where you're like calculating trajectory and inertia and stuff. Yeah, Tribes didn't. I never really got too much into Tribes. I played the original way back in the day. And I never could really get into it. It was so foreign. It was a very weird game. It was like one of the first really big combined arms shooters, but it did it in such a unique and weird way that it was kind of hard to really get into the game, I found. But I actually did play a bit of the remake of Tribes that Hi-Res Studios did. The guys who did Smite, they did a remake of Tribes, which was pretty cool. My mouse is weird right now. Oh yeah, the Ripper. That's what I'm thinking of. As well.
Hello? Yes.
Unreal Tournament was great. That's actually one of my favorite shooters. I'd say that Unreal Tournament. I have tons of quests now. Look at almost every single place I have in here now has a yellow on there. All right. Well, maybe I should actually go to the museum now. That seems like a good idea. British Museum. The Unreal Tournament 2004 edition, which is basically Unreal Tournament 2003 with a bunch of extra modes and maps and additions and things like that, is probably one of my favorite multiplayer shooters of all time. That game was amazing. It had so much variety and so many different modes and so many different maps. And there's also a crazy amount of mod support for the game. So I need to go to Bloomsbury. Where's Bloomsbury? It's Garden Market. Bloomsbury. That map is really all over the place. Okay, so this is my main quest then. All right, let's go here. But yeah, you can still download Unreal Tournament 2004. I had a little bit of trouble getting it to run properly on modern systems. So, but some modders, as many PC modders are apt to do, actually made a 64-bit version of the game, which runs pretty good. And you can even run it like crazy high resolutions. Like I was running it at 21 by 9, 3440 by 1440 resolution and everything. So the original Unreal engine, and as well as the Unreal, I guess that was the Unreal Engine 2 or something. I don't know. Was really scalable. You really had a lot of potential for running the game at a much higher fidelity and much higher resolution, frame rate, and everything like that later on. The game doesn't look like incredible now, but it does. The gameplay definitely holds up. I mean, it's really good fun. I particularly like the Onslaught and Assault modes. I mean, there's one mode where you're literally you literally start out in spaceships, and you're shooting against a big starship fighter. And once you get your spaceships and complete objectives enough, you get to actually board the other ship, and then the rest of the game is on foot with rifles and stuff like that. Like that was a really innovative, interesting game mode. The stuff you don't see nowadays much. I guess like Battlefront had stuff like that too. Yeah, but yeah, weren't at the time Voodoo cards were really awesome. I remember getting, I think I had a Pentium 2, and I had a Voodoo card, and it was able to compete against Pentium 3s and, really like get a lot of performance out of not particularly great computers at the time. I'm surprised that they didn't win out. Maybe they just weren't as compatible with other things. I know that games had to specifically support Voodoo cards rather than DirectX cards, but yeah, Voodoo cards were pretty awesome in the day for sure. Remember booting up the original Unreal with a Voodoo first time. Ooh, legendary Imp Trooper. Hello. It seems to be making quick work of him. So much easier when they don't have teleport every 5 seconds. Ooh, proficient arc-light combustion gun. That's something I can use. I just can't use it yet, right? Seems like it. Yeah, that was an issue. One interesting thing with Voodoo is like, for example, when you play Diablo 2 nowadays, you can only run DirectX mode, not Voodoo mode. But the Voodoo mode was much better looking. It had the whole perspective thing, and it just overall like performed and looked better. But the way I did some videos on Diablo, and the way I got it to look just like it did back in the day was actually a Swedish guy made this cool 3D effects wrapper where you can actually run it in the background and emulate a Voodoo card. It's pretty cool, actually. Oh, that's just a regular S-Rack. So that's a focus item. That's only for evokers and summoners. That's a better bolter. I should probably start sorting this stuff. Ooh, look at that rocket launcher. 85. Dang. Requires level 9. So it's a few levels out. Should probably just get rid of this old stuff here. Yeah, that's a good one. Blightcaster. Oh, I can't use that. That's a Cabal gun. Looks like I got my Hearts of Rage quest. I'm forgetting about my crouch. Oh, looks like I got a mod. I think that might be one of my first mods I picked up, actually. Neophyte Cope, that sounds like a Cabal item. Yeah. Yeah, it might have just been an issue of, you know, it's like the whole VHS beta thing. Like, you know, ooh, another rare feature. I'm kind of getting a few of these now. Level 7. Oh, Epic Imp Trooper. Wow, that was pretty close to the rare right there, huh? Nice, nice. We're actually getting quite a bit of rare guys here. Yeah, I mean, I think OpenGL was just a lot easier to support and had a lot more, there's a lot more people adopting it. You know, things that are more open, easier to run and support just generally get more popular, more popular consumers. Ooh, this looks like a gold. Ooh. Oh, no, that's what I'm using. Never mind. I'm using the gold. This is just a stupid bolter. Never mind. What mod did I get? Sometimes the tooltips are a little bit hard to read. Oh, rocket. Crit damage bonus. Let me sort all my mods out here. Golden Dragon. What's the Golden Dragon? Oh, it's probably a component. I don't think I have any other. Looks like I have Beast Seeker ammo. Extra damage to beasts. Critical damage bonus 32. I mean, I might as well stick that into my rocket launcher, right? Seems good. Damage to beasts. What does this have? This has all the mod slots, but not that one. I mean, I could 17%, whatever. I could put it into one of my guns. Oh, did I level up? I did level up. Okay. What should I put this into? This could shoot more rockets, or I could have repair. Okay, so this would make my construct drone repair others. He's the one that seems to die all the time, though. So maybe I should bump up his health, or I think there was some item that I had that actually added rapid fire, because I remember having this enabled at one point. I'd have to look at my guns and items to see which item was giving me rapid fire early. Okay, so this basically just does an overall damage buff to a target. That seems fairly useful. But honestly, probably just overall buffing the rocket bot will probably be used more often. Yeah, actually NVIDIA bought out 3DFX, but I mean, not really sure what they did with the technology really, because as far as I know, it's pretty much over. Got a battery there. Not sure what it does. Doesn't seem like I'm doing a ton of damage here with this gun, but it does seem to be my, like stat-wise, my best gun. Maybe not, actually. Oh, what's this guy doing? Rare Orbile? Just chilling up there, I guess. Seems like some fancy gloves there. A battery. Okay, so it's the same. So instead of health regen, I get power regen, and I get duration of curse skills. That doesn't seem crazy useful to me, honestly. Yeah, so I'm in the museum. This looks different from everything else I've played so far. I think this particular section is fairly static. I don't think this place is too randomized, if I'm understanding correctly. I think all games have their more static areas and their more randomized areas. A lot of these guys. I don't remember fighting these guys last time I played this area. Kind of interesting. Oh, there's a trajectory to the rockets. Okay. Oh, these are spectrals, right? I don't know which if I have a particularly good gun against any spectrals, but might as well go with something that has single target efficiency. Billboards like to just appear right on you, don't they? Yeah, one kind of odd thing about this game is that ammo is never a consideration. You know, guns just shoot infinitely. You don't reload. You don't do any of that kind of stuff. Kind of weird when you play a game without it, but at the same time, like, does it really add a whole lot to the game? It's kind of debatable. It does add a little bit more, you know, feel to the game, feel to the shooting combat. Because, you know, feels like you're actually having to, you know, throw rounds into the gun and fire, reload, all that kind of stuff. Got a blue in there. Yeah, one thing I definitely think that the comparison between the revival update and Loot 2.0 and Diablo is got some definite comparisons, or what do you call it? Not comparisons. Similarities. They definitely seem to be dropping a lot more loot now that I've with this mod installed, but also a lot more enemies to fight too. So might just be that actually. Okay, I have a lot of stuff here, but nothing particularly useful right now. Looks like I picked up a rocket. Oh, this guy up above me. The fire drops to the floor, so can't hit him from there. Yeah, exactly. And that's the comparison I tried to make. Like, this is basically Diablo from first person. It's not a first person shooter with Diablo elements. And if you approach it as a first person shooter, you're not going to be very happy with it. But if you approach it like I'm looking through the eyes of my Diablo character, then it seems fine. So yeah, it's weird, and obviously it doesn't seem to be as popular. But once you get used to it, it doesn't bug me at all. I mean, would I like to have the guns a little bit more impact? Sure, but you know, just the way the game was designed. Something dropped. Is it this? Bolter? I don't know. I saw something. Oh, Tempest. Oh, I can't use it. Tempest rifle. Never mind. Where am I exactly? Actually, you know what? This is probably randomized a bit. You see how those rooms are all kind of laid out in a grid-like fashion? This is probably generated to a certain degree. Yeah, for some reason this game was like really, really loved in Korea. It seems like certain games just get really like Korea just loves to it latches onto certain games a lot more than even the US does. Like I remember StarCraft was just a sensation in Korea. They had like StarCraft breakfast cereals and stuff like that. Like crazy. Interesting. Yeah, I just wasn't sure. Oh, unidentified yellow. I wasn't sure how randomized this particular part was because it's like a special area. But yeah, every normal dungeon is all randomized, which is pretty cool. Let's identify that. Convulsor. Ooh, that means I could probably get rid of this sniper rifle. Is it actually? It's actually less damage. But oh, wait. So this one does. This one does 56 to 69 per shot, but has buffs to its. Huh. I don't know if this accuracy plus 25 though. Wow, that's actually pretty good. I'll try that out. This has like a huge buff to spectral damage, increases spectral damage by 76%. So I don't know exactly how that translates to damage, but we'll try it out. Probably do nice big single shots. Oh, I never recreated my drone here. Sorry, bro. That's where I entered, I think. So there's still some rooms up here that I have not explored. Or another upstairs, that's right. Yes, we understand. I guess that's Falbor's specific gimmick, is that they just spawn on top of you. Yeah, this AoE damage just melts them. Okay. There's one or two rooms back here that I've not explored. Oh, those are downstairs. That's why it's not highlighted. There's your friends, Hellbore. Oh, there's your friends. There's like one room in here where I need to get to. Yeah, kind of. This game is kind of cool. I love anything summoner. Like, probably my single favorite class, like pre-made class of any action RPG, is the Diablo 2 Necro. This game actually has two summoners. This has the engineer, which is what I'm currently playing, which is like a mix between the, you know, the gun-toting marksman and like a summoner. And then there's the other one, which is the actual summoner, which he has two different types of summon creatures. He has a set of different elementals, like one per like element type. He's got like a fire elemental and other stuff like that. And he also has like a standalone creature, and some of the later creatures are pretty, you know, big and beastly looking. So yeah, they actually have two different summoner types, which I thought was pretty cool, because I love summoner classes in games. They're really fun. Oh yeah, one cool thing that I don't see repeated often is the way that they that some abilities. Let's see if I can find an example of this. Some abilities have. There you go. Yeah. So there's been a problem with skill buys in a lot of games, in that like you spend all your points early on earlier abilities, and then later on you don't ever use those abilities again. So it's like you wasted all of your yeah, exactly, it barrels in this game. It's like you kind of waste all your early skill points. But this game solves that by doing what they call skill synergy. Like, for example, this ability gives you a certain buff the first time you acquire it, but every rank past that affects all of your elemental attack strengths from precision strikes. So this one again also has a skill synergy. Radius of all precision strikes increased by 15%. So even if you put all of your points into Smackdown, that will improve Napalm Strike as well. So even if you never use Smackdown again, you'll still have buffed up Napalm Strike as well as Shock and Awe. which is a pretty cool way of making it so no skill buy is completely wasted. Which is a lot more forgiving than some games like Diablo 2, which if you kind of just waste all your points on earlier skills, later on your better buffier skills would be underpowered. Which, I mean, there's no real fault of the game, but it does allow you to make some pretty bad builds from not knowing what you're doing. It also kind of prevents you from it kind of inhibits you from just trying out stuff, thinking that you're just gonna you just save all your points for later levels, basically. Oh, more guys. They just keep on spawning here. Is that helmet any better than what I have? A little bit better. Yeah, you can actually break a lot of boxes and stuff in this game. They act like the barrels in Diablo where they drop items. Unfortunately, these boxes are not destructible, but little stuff is. Okay, I'm going in circles now. Where is the final room here? Yeah, exactly. Actually, it was pretty cool. I tweeted at David Brevik asking him about the skill buy system and skill synergies, and he actually responded. Pretty chill dude. If you ever have a question on, try to tweet him and he might reply. He's been really communicative with his fans and stuff like that, as far as different questions and stuff like that. For those who don't know, David Brevik is one of the main designers behind Diablo, and he also helped design this game as well. He's working on a new game now. He hasn't officially announced it, but he hints and stuff about it occasionally. He's probably doing the right thing about not, hyping the game up and saying it's going to be released next year and all this other stuff like a lot of people do. Basically, he's not pulling a No Man's Sky on it, which is probably for the best. But I'm excited to see what he pulls together, because he's definitely created some extremely influential games. I mean, you can look at half of the RPG elements influenced shooters and everything that are released today, and they all owe something to Diablo. Oh wait, oh, it's up there. Is that where it is? How'd I miss that? Over here? No, it's down there. Okay, so right down there. All right. I don't think there's full damage in this game, is there? Sorry, I'm just kind of getting lost here. Yeah, it's so weird about Hellgate VR, right? It's like Handbitsoft is making a PlayStation VR exclusive game, sort of like Hellgate, based on the Hellgate IP. I don't know. I'm actually a strong proponent for VR. If you get a really good VR experience, and you really can't show people how VR is until you actually have them try it. But if you get an ideal VR experience with like the proper controllers and full body motion, like with the HTC Vive, it's next level. Like, even in its infancy stages now, it's something that's just absolutely insane. It's so immersive, so crazy, and so natural feeling. Oh boy. All right, let me get out of this cluster here. Okay, hey guys. I should get a better gun here. I should probably. I still didn't equip my. Do that really quick here. Where is it? Oh boy, that was bad. Okay. Extra range. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here while I make them run through the fire. Cheap, yes, but effective? Indeed. Oh, is this gun? I think I saw. Oh, this is the gun that has a rapid fire unlocked. Let me try that too. It must have one of it as one of its bonuses. All right. Switch this little guy. Help single targets. Yeah, rapid fire rocket. Here we go. Oops, missed him. Alright, I'm gonna try my sniper here actually. Oh, and a rare ink trooper. Nice. Taking these on me, guys. This is doing a lot of damage to him. Back to rocket launcher. Sorry, I'm missing some of you guys' comments here. Yeah, it gets a really bad rap online. Hellgate does. Like, people have made Hellgate London into some sort of like joke meme, but honestly, it's not nearly as bad as people crack it up to be. I find it really good, actually. Like, it has an initial kind of like, I'm not really sure about this kind of feel to it. And again, if you approach it like a shooter, you're probably going to be disappointed in how it feels. But as a game, there's actually a lot to like about it. It's a really interesting setting. It's like Diablo meets Terminator, basically. Like, you know, you're an underground faction, you know, with futuristic technology, and you're trying to take out the demons who have invaded and destroyed the world, basically. Really cool setting, you know, drops, you know, pretty cool ARPG combat. I definitely recommend it, especially with the enhancements. Now you're all alone, Seckworm. Oh, he's regenerating. Oh yeah, this guy. That's right. I forgot he regenerates. Let me crit my medic bot. The damage over time will help with this guy. Doesn't seem to be hitting me too bad yet. That regeneration though. Oh right. Oh, I remember now. Okay. I think I have to do something to this guy to activate this. Oh. Alright, so I put in the Hawk's device, so now it's going to all blow to hell. I don't think you're supposed to kill this guy, are you? I'm out. 17 seconds. Ooh, Emperor Gulkar. Hey there, buddy. Yeah, it was kind of weird. Like, I remember actually fighting that regenerating guy for like 10 minutes, and like, why won't this guy die? I'm not sure if you're actually supposed to kill him. Yeah, I had a... Whoa. Hey, a big version. Okay. Forgot that was a big version of this guy. Let's see my rockets for this guy. Yeah, regenerating perk seems to kind of keep him pretty much always at like a third or more. Rocket fire rockets. My bots are dying. My medic bot seems to die all the time. It's really weird. Big guy down. That's just Emperor. Seems to have equal resistance and everything. It's like. Okay, now I'm actually hurting. All right. If you just kind of grow, it will. All right, hit my bot as much as you want. I have no problem with that. And the loot drop. So much stuff. Okay, looks like I walk to the teleport, the portal.
Clever coming to me.
Listen long.
Yes, I can see why.
Stars fell and I wept. The void returned and I wept. Midnight spread and I wept. I wept and waited. Boundless is creation, and so I am doomed to weep evermore. Now unbidden, this wisdom I will impart, for I am the sage, a woman whose heart will weep no more. I am truth, will you learn? This part was pretty weird when I played this. I was like, okay, what's going on here?
Even if we do well, what will become of us? Only time and I will tell.
Worlds great and small have ended before me. They are beyond count, yet I remember all. For each star I have bled and do bleed still. My tears are tones, great oceans to remember, the burnt peoples of lands far and near. And yet I am but one of many, forgotten in places bereft of light, now remembered. And so this gift I give freely. There are others, they wait to speak. Seek them, and you shall learn, for I am the sage, and my gift is knowledge. Woe to the dark, for knowledge is light, and light shines still.
To uncover nonsense is frustrating. To know, to feel importance without real understanding, that is maddening. And yet it was precisely then, amid so much frustrated bewilderment, that man first heard the fabled and near incomprehensible voice of truth.
Even if we do win, what will become?
Yeah, thanks for hanging on, Daybreaker. Good luck with your setup and live stream. I look forward to hearing about it.
Clever coming to me. Yes. Yes, I can see why.
So I think I'm basically done with this quest
Clever
now.
coming to me. Yes.
I remember having an issue before of getting this quest to complete, but now I'll just teleport back, I guess. Alright, let me talk to Mackenzie, I guess.
You come.
Oh, this is a side quest, alright.
I don't feel so good.
Nah, not really, no. I've got a ton of stuff I should probably sell. Yeah, hopefully I can get on the testings. I don't know if I'll have a ton of time to do it, but if it gets to be open or whatever, I'll definitely jump on and see how it works.
Boy,
I'd like to try this multiplayer sometime.
let us down.
So it doesn't seem like he even knew what the Fox device was. Okay, end of Act 1.
My pee, it goes in like 9 directions. Blimey.
Okay.
Welcome.
Quest here.
Goodbye.
Alright, I should go and sell and stuff. Got a ton of stuff in my inventory.
Yes, yes, you're a man. Wonderful. Have you any money then?
Probably the most entertaining character in this game is this weird shopkeeper. He's like, yes, yes, you're the man. Wonderful. Okay, guy. All right, that's what I equipped. I don't need this then. So that. Can't use that. No, it's better. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the one that has accuracy. Can't use that. Shoulder cap. 2 armor, 10 shields with electricity damage, thorns, and old attributes 4. That's better in every way. Okay, I'll actually use that. So this. That's all that. Okay, that's... No, that's worse, actually. I'll be use that later on. It's probably pretty good for a belt. It's probably good for boots, actually. Although, that's the same... I'll have those really good boots by then, so those may not be as good as those. Alright. Let's see what else I got. Weapons. I got a ton of weapons. I now have 2 grenade launchers, so if I want to dual those babies, I can. Can't decide which is better, the grenade launchers or the rocket pistols. Rocket pistols are a bit easier as far as accuracy. Wow, this is 7 mod slots. Could really pimp that out if I want to. Probably don't need this anymore. Can't use that. I can use that. Ooh. Now I'm wondering, okay, so it sells for 351 unidentified. What if I identify it? Okay, yeah, so identifying does increase the value just like Diablo did. Alright, so... Okay. Well, that is really good. I just don't know if I can actually transfer it to any other character, but I'll put it in my chest anyway. That requires level 9. I'm not level 9 yet. It's not a very good SRAC. That is... I can't use that. Probably ditch that. I've got a better sniper now. Got a better one of those. Okay, that's a good rocket launcher, so I have to save that for later. What? Oh, that's too bad. Legendary Hive Crystal Swarm Pistol. What is that? That would have been cool if I was a summoner or an evoker. Crit damage, crit chance, shield overload. Only 1 mod though. Does look pretty damn cool though. It's level 9 machine pistol. It's pretty good for a machine pistol. I should keep that if I ever want to do one of those. Can't use that. There's a lot of stuff to throw into storage, I think. That one's not very good. I don't know if I can transfer between characters. I don't think I can. Possessed pickle jar. Because why not? Identify this battery. Critical chance, multiplier beasts, and demons separately. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Put my mods all in one row here. Identify tech. What does this do? Shock attack strength. Okay. Okay, so these blueprints I can then just drop in the items that are required. Just a lot of items. Like, I guess you just have to break down everything to be able to do this, because this just requires tons. Like 83 scrap materials, 24 tech components. Yeah, it just seems like when I've scrapped things, I just get like a few of each part. So it does seem like it'll take a long time to actually craft anything. Yeah, it is. It is a nice. It's a good name for a gun, that's for sure. Perforator. All right. They don't really have any good guns for sale currently. They have any good mods? Better question is, what kind of mods can I use? Bolt rifle. Let's see what I can. Let's pimp out my bolt rifle. Actually, let me
A pleasure doing business.
close out of the store so I don't actually sell anything. Accidentally sell anything. All right, so I could put in a battery, a clip, and 2 batteries and a tech. That's all I have. Oh no, I have a clip as well. Extra beast damage. So this would basically be my beast slayer right here if I were to do that. Okay, I could really pimp it out for beasts. This adds a crit chance for beasts, extra damage. So I do 27% damage to beasts, 17% damage to beasts, then crit chance to, for beasts 32%. So if I ever run into any beasts, I just unload on them, I guess. Shock damage, attack strength. So now what is it? 85. I think that was better. I don't remember what it was before. Pretty good. Oh, my rocket launcher. I have another rocket slot. What does this guy do? Shock attack strength. I don't think it does shock damage. I don't really know what that... I don't quite understand what the attack strength thing is. Is that related to what kind of damage you do? Like, do you have to be doing that type of damage for it to improve that? It's hard to tell. Anyway, so I'll keep my little pair of grenade launchers in case I want to use that. Static coil, I guess. Keep that there. Combustion gun. I should be able to use that in a couple levels, right? Put that. Level 8. It's level 9, so that'll be before. After that. Alright, that looks decent. Oh, I have more here. It's level 8 as well. That I won't be able to use at all. For this character, at least. That'd be pretty cool, though, having is that a one-handed or a two-handed sword? That's a one-handed sword. It'd be cool to have, like, falchion of the field and a hive crystals. It's, like, way cooler than what I have for my actual character. Swarm pistol and a sword and a fire sword. It's awesome sounding. I don't know if I can transfer that over to my other characters, though. That's the weird thing about this. Level 13. Got a couple... Yeah, these are both level 13 boots. I think this one is definitely better than that one. Yeah, definitely better. Level 9. So I'll just have to check back here. Level 8, level 9, and level 13, I guess. Alright, cool. Inventory stuff done. Anybody else? I'll probably have to talk to him again.
Yes, Hunter. I can hear you.
Okay, so these were called back to the Templar base. Report to recent activities. He has no idea what's going on. And no idea what just happened with the stage and the truth and everything. And he'll put in a good word for me. I have to go to the next station and meet Lord Arfon. He should know what's going on. Alright, sounds good.
Things will work themselves out. Just you wait and see. I will see you later.
All right. Well, I think that's about it for this area. What's going on here? Do I have any interesting, outstanding side quests? Explore Upper Kingway sewers. That's just exploring the Upper Kingsway sewers, which I already have done. That's weird. Let's just go to Charing Cross Station. I guess that sounds the most interesting. How do you get there? Oh, that's a lot of steps. So we go to Leicester Square, St. Martin's, then Charing Cross Approach, then Charing Cross Station. Okay. So let's make sure I have everything I need. 47 potions. That should be plenty. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I've not been using... What the hell is a possessed pickle jar? Did I not finish? Is this the start of a quest or something that... I don't know. Whatever. Let's go there. So, Bloomsbury? Is that where we need to go? I need to go to Leicester Square. Leicester Square. Alright, we're off to the next station. Whoa, this guy is weird looking. I've seen these guys before, not up close. You can see on my video, my YouTube video, I'm like sniping them from afar, but these are rare too. Interesting. There are a couple items I probably can't use. That's good. I think I got... This is the first time I actually died, was in this place. They just jumped me with a bunch of harder units. It was different than this time. Last time I had like a slew of different guys there. We kind of wears this guy's down, and my medic bot is dead again. Yeah, it seems like kiting them over the fire seems to be pretty effective. Sniper rifle. Well, that does a lot of damage to those guys. Wow. Okay, that seems effective. Revive my bot here. It's hopping everywhere. It almost takes like 2/3 of their health one shot. Seems useful. If I crouch on them, they'll do even more damage. Ravagers. These guys are beasts. I think this gun is going to tear them apart. That's a rare. That's why you take more hits. Okay. Got me a bit of experience. It's nice. kind of nice sniping from afar occasionally. Okay. I think we have a suicidal a depressed suicidal medical bot. That's I think we've nailed it. Figured it out. Sharp Nightblade, that looks pretty awesome. Can't use that. Ooh, that is actually pretty good. 1412 or 541. That does seem worth the less accuracy. Do that. All right. He's dead again. Okay. I think I know what I'm spending my next skill points on. Oh, I have skill points. Maybe I should give him more health. Can he repair himself? Maybe he can repair himself. Let's try it out. I wouldn't think that would work, but you never know. Oh. More blade minions. That's actually the burst fire mode of the rockets, but they have such a long wait between shots. It doesn't really seem like I'm bursting. Marvin the paranoid android, that'd be great. I wish I could name him. I think your creatures you summon do get names automatically, if I remember right. I think my little pets got names when I was playing my summoner. Okay, we're through the first part here. Did I level up? No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't spend my attribute points the last 2 times, though. We add some stamina, and I'll get my accuracy up to 75. Sounds good. Well, my bots are doing something out there. I'll try out my my dual-wield grenade launchers. That sounds like a fun way to mix it up a little bit. This battle, maybe. Palladium. All right. Yeah. Let's swap out the. Okay, grenade launchers. Oh wait. Should probably set it to fire both. Yeah, I don't particularly like holding on 2 different buttons for firing the same version of the same. Oh, another rare. Oh, they're actually kicking my ass here. My bot's alive? Nope. My medic bot is dead again. Oh, I think they're starting to get some snipers. The imp snipers are actually really annoying. They can get you from quite a ways away, unlike the other guys. Let me revive my medic bot real quick. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that it reminds you of Rogue and NetHack. If you listen to David Brevik's interview about his original design idea for Diablo, he was a huge Rogue fan, and he really wanted to make like basically a crazy awesome version of Rogue. and probably the original version of Diablo would end up being more similar to Rogue. It was actually originally going to be a turn-based game. Oh, I'm dying now. Until later in development, where they changed it into a real-time. So Diablo is basically Rogue mixed with Dungeons and Dragons magic item system. You know, with like the rending sword of justice or whatever. You know, you add like a prefix and a suffix or whatever. So if you combine those ideas and put it in real time, you have Diablo basically, and you know the random dungeons and stuff. So this is basically 3D Diablo. So it has the same sort of level generation and stuff like that. So I think it's really cool. I mean, you never really know what's around each corner. It's one thing that I found really disappointing about Destiny is they reused so much of the same terrain that you always knew exactly what was around each corner in terms of levels and environments. Kind of a cool little click sound these guns make. I'm getting really handed to me here. Maybe I should provide my bot here. Oh, this guy's all over. Does seem to do a lot of damage. It does have quite a trajectory though, so you have to kind of aim a little bit higher. Braille's got him, nice. Sure if these rocket pistols, the grenade pistols are doing quite good from here now. Yeah, snipers are gonna cause me some trouble here. You can see that. Used to having guys kind of have to get really close to me to deal any damage, but these guys can shoot you from quite a ways away, actually. Especially in the outdoor areas, they can snipe you from quite a range. That's a dead end. I should really get rapid fire. That'll be useful for all these other guns. I get rapid fire from my rocket launcher just from the magic abilities of that item, but there's other ones that actually could probably use it better. Oh. No, don't get surrounded. Don't get surrounded. I have just a ton of potions. And my medic bot is dead again. Alright, I really need to work on that guy's health or something. I think on a couple levels I'll get my next tier of spells though, so... What are these? Predator detector. That might be a quest. Get it down. Should play them at their own game. Yep. Yep, that works a lot better. Flush. What's this guy? Heal bot. Guys remind me of something like a Silent Hill or something. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. There's some items, some games allow you to do that where you can pick up an item early on and just stick with it for a while. I kind of like games that don't really make items objectively crazy better than other games, where they're just kind of like trade-offs and slight advantages or whatever. Kind of gives it more depth rather than you're just upgrading the same, basically the same item and just adding more numbers to it, you know? I think they definitely added some depth to the combat, having three different loadouts at the same time, so you can just switch between them depending on who you're fighting. This gun does a lot of damage, just hard to actually hit people directly with it. Is that everybody? I still hear somebody. What is this? Okay, yeah, it's just one of the quests I got, I bet. Heal my robot again. Oh, this guy's up there. Let me snipe these guys. Hit a wall or something. I got him. That's why I'm being hit so much. There are a bunch of snipers. Oh, there's snipers all the way up there. Look at all those snipers. There's like probably 20 snipers up there. Okay, that makes sense. I'm not crazy. How do I get up there now? That. Right up there. Oh, look at that. I'm not exaggerating. There's probably like 20 guys up here at least. Just waiting for me. Alright. You guys can suck on some flame right there. Hit him all the way up there. Maybe. Oh, I'm dying. They're all sniping me. What kind of actually be good for this situation, actually? Got my bot. He seems to die all the time, but maybe he'll heal me while I'm doing this. You guys want some fire, don't you? Oh man, they're really... Oh. I might die here, actually. If I don't. All the sniping. That's not gonna work. Just burn him a little bit. Soften him up. Why do they always seem to target my medical bot? This is ridiculous. I don't think I ever played Siren. It did remind me of the weird crawling creatures in Silent Hill, though. I don't remember which Silent Hill they were in, but I like that most of these guys have projectile attacks you can dodge. Try to, at least. There's the last protector. Yep. Proto detector. Okay, now that we've killed like 50 snipers and everything, let's just chillax a bit. Can I get anything decent back there? Oh, this is a triple rocket launcher, I think. If I remember right. Oh, a thermite rifle. That's kind of cool. I'll try that out. Sure. Let's set that up for now. Is that just a pistol? Yeah, it's a rifle. Okay. Do I have any cool... That's 2 fuel and... Oh, interesting. It has a, one of those. Over there. I don't really have anything good for it, though. Seems kind of cool. Yeah, I need to get one of the next level up. Next time I level up, I need to get that rapid fire. That'll be great for guns like this. Basically, makes you stationary for about a second, and like really increases your damage and your rate of fire at the cost of accuracy for during installation. Pick that up. Oh, there we go. Kind of like this. It's kind of like a little machine pistol or SMG or whatever. Did I actually get everything back there? I don't know. I'm not going back there. That was ridiculous. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I'm not a partner or anything, so I don't know. I guess even Twitch just rolls ads every once in a while. Sorry about that. Yeah, I said that I never played Siren, I don't think, but it does remind me of Silent Hill a little bit. There were these certain creatures, these like backwards crawling human sort of like creatures. I forgot what they're called, but yeah. Another Raptor, huh? Now would be actually a good time to have the sniper rifle back. Oh, well. What is it with this medic bot? Looks like I definitely have to pump him up a bit. Oh, it might have been, yeah. Surprised how well it's working. I'm streaming at 1080p 60. It's the first time I streamed on Twitch. I'll have to look back and see how well it turned out. YouTube is its ups and downs, but I don't know. There doesn't seem to be near as many people willing to watch live streams on YouTube. Like little kung kung. Sorry, kind of fun. Oh, more liches here. These little purple projectiles have a range. Eventually, just get disabled. All right. Yeah, YouTube has their own special weird algorithm as far as what they're going to show you. I have obviously a much more higher following on YouTube than Twitch, so I did a quick video about an hour before I went live here, letting my whichever subscribers are on YouTube about this stream. Hopefully it's helped a bit. I know, I don't know how much crossover there is in YouTubers and Twitch, but yeah, it is weird how some videos just get a lot of attention. Like, it was crazy. I think my during like the 4 hours I did a Diablo live stream on YouTube, I got about 2,000 unique views, which I thought was kind of crazy. Sitting at about 6,000 now total, for pretty good for a channel my size for a live stream. But then I did a Dead Rising stream not like about a week ago, and got about like 20 or 30 views. Really weird. I have no idea. And I could probably say that Diablo is more popular and whatnot, but just for that disparity is something odd. Source of all evil. I think that's missing a graphic there. I did not actually see what I clicked on. I should even bother summoning this guy if he's just gonna die every 10 seconds. Come on, Marvin. You're better than this. I don't know if I can get that range there. Yep, I can. It's like artillery almost. I'm actually hitting them, or if it's just my bots triggering them. I had a lot of fun in my Diablo stream. Probably was a bit more timely too, because I said it was the Diablo 20th anniversary stream. I'm wondering if people were thinking that I was doing the Diablo 3. It might have been the people who were looking for the Diablo 3 stuff, you know, in where they brought back Tristram and sort of like that, but I don't know. I wasn't really into that. I'd seen some gameplay of the Diablo 3 Darkening of Tristram, and it didn't seem at all like the original game, like remotely. So I figure like the best way to pay tribute to the original game is to play the original game. Okay, apparently there's a source of all evil here. I just can't see it. I'm not sure. I didn't see nearly as many of these kind of oddities in the actual vanilla games. These might be partially caused by the revival. I'm not sure, but I cannot see this. Where is this item? Maybe I used them both already. There it is. I have 3 of them, so these are the 3 I probably have activated so far. I'm all turned around. Bye-bye, purple guy. Ooh. Ember Freak. I think that was a quest, actually. Lord, ooh, this guy's a big one. Let me see if I can, I didn't help up or anything. Better loadout for this. And maybe my S-Volt rifle. This can do a lot more than my thermite rifle. Actually, I don't know what damage was he weak against. Hey, thanks, UFO. I really appreciate that. It's funny that you played Hellgate as well. Small world, right? I like when you can line up some guys with the barrel. Nice explosion damage. Oh, he followed me in here. Okay. Hey, buddy. Probably not the best for this guy. Maybe I can lure him into this. Hey, see these? I don't think that really worked. Probably something rapid fire like this. Kite him a bit. And my bot's dead, of course. Everybody's gonna follow me. Let's see weak against it. Anything. Probably ignite, actually. If I'm reading that correctly. Oh, that's what happens. They just go and punch the hell out of my robot, my medic bot. Okay. Well, that's what you want to do, buddy. So I guess he's just basically my disposable tank. That's probably what he is at this point. Oh, oh, that's my same mark, right? I'm not gonna fall for that again. Getting all these cool swords. I'm regretting that I'm not a melee. I'm not a Templar. Eruptors. Yeah, I got 2 skillful spiders. Oh, that'd be cool to dual wield those. Man, I'm kicking myself. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. Why am I getting all these awesome swords and not as many awesome guns? All right. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, people complain about, I mean, I guess I am too, but people complain about that in order why it is where, you know, they don't just make the game drop items for you. But one of the original creators of Diablo actually mentioned that was an intentional thing. So the idea that you got all these other items and you're like, oh man, I really want to try out this item. Let me make X class to try that out. So it was a way of basically getting people to try out the different variety of classes rather than just stick to one. Which is a kind of a noble, you know, want people to get more out of your game. He's dead again. Yeah, he's just a floating piece of he's a floating target at this point. I should give him some more health. I loved how many just the insane. Oh, I missed an item back here. Another Raptor. Still at least. I missed the sheer amount of monster or summons you could get in Diablo, like where you have a golem and, you know, bone mages and bone skeletons just have your entire posse just run around with you, and it's pretty awesome. You'd almost never have to get up close to anybody. Oh yeah, that may require a. It just requires a forum login for that site, probably just to prevent spams. I think I remember now creating an account for that. It doesn't take that long. You just have to send yourself an email. I've not gotten any spam or anything from it, so I think it's safe. The problem with forums, though, is just that forums. I've actually hosted a few, and they're magnets for spam and spam posts and all that kind of stuff. And they also have to pay for all the bandwidth, so they probably verify people through an account to kind of inhibit the sheer amount of you know, spam accounts and bots just, you know, chewing up their bandwidth. So I'd say it's fine, but if you'd rather just do single player, I mean, you still get a pretty good experience. You just may not get quite as many monsters and like I said, quality of life stuff. All of the footage in my video was made with, my YouTube video was made with just single player 1.2 footage. So if you like what you see there, that's what you're pretty much getting. So this seems to definitely crank up the, what's the expression? Mine's dead right now. Up the ante a bit as far as monster spawns and things like that. So, ooh, all right, we're finally here at Charing Cross. Yeah, there you go. Kind of like a
Come on
decoy.
over. So long.
Here's the Arfon.
Have faith in the fight.
Our good destroyer of hell rifts and saviors of communiques. There's almost like a multiverse kind of thing going on here. Basically says do side quests until you want to do another main quest. All right. I hear you. All right, where have they hidden my? Okay, there it is. They seem to hide your chest in a different place each time. Any better armors here? Don't really need that one. That's pretty good actually. Less shields. Okay, what level am I now? I've 5:20 already. Wow. It's almost been 4 hours of streaming straight. All right, I might wrap this up pretty soon actually. Been having a lot of fun, but I should probably get to other things today as well. Let me just sell some stuff real quick. It's not a very good sniper, is it? Won't be able to use those guns on my class. Oh, there's a grappler. Those things are really rare to drop, it seems. I don't know if any of this stuff is particularly great. Oh, thanks. I really appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of like when my channel kind of shifted focus is the when I did those Looking Glass Studios retrospectives. I still want to do more of those. There's just a lot of work. But yeah, I appreciate that. I had kind of a long time fan of Looking Glass, so it's been kind of cool to revisit that and learn all the behind the scenes stuff. You know, both interesting and inspiring, and also a little bit, you know,
You have my undivided
some of the less
attention.
pretty stuff about business. You know, not everything works out the way people intended it to.
Come
Yeah.
back. We haven't.
So yeah, I'll have to check this out. If
I enjoy our talks.
this works out better than YouTube, I mean, it seems like I've gotten definitely a lot more people than last stream. I think my best stream has still been the Diablo stream on YouTube, but that might have just been kind of a flash in the pan, you know, just happened
Come
to
on over.
be really good timing.
So long.
I
So-
don't really want to be eaten, but soon there'll be nothing left.
Yeah, this has been fun.
Why bother fighting then?
Did a couple short streams on Twitch earlier, but this is my first video stream on Twitch, so seems like a lot more people willing to watch live stuff on Twitch, because that's the platform. So, alrighty, probably a good best time, better time than ever.
We might we're counting on you.
Good as what's the expression? As good time as
Believe
ever
me, there's
to end off
nothing
then.
hard. I wish you well.
So yeah, well everybody, thanks for watching. If you want to check out my YouTube channel, it's just search Indigo Gaming. Should be the first result on there, hopefully. And yeah, check me out on Twitter, you know, wherever, or subscribe to this channel. I may be doing YouTube next time, or Twitch. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching the stream, and hope you have a great day.